So, as I begin recording, our previous encounter, 2 weeks ago, you had, well, you'd accepted this mission from Etzel Ascatl, the esteemed archmage of the Tojan dynasty and the mortal intermediary for the god spirit Quetzali in the region. Your task involved retrieving 5 ancient relics, specifically weapons crafted by the Akteshi Empire, an ancient giant civilization that crumbled 10,000 years ago. With Etzel's assistance in unlocking a pyramid puzzle key, you spent 3 leisurely days in the opulent resort town of Etzel before embarking on your expedition. Accompanying you were 2 companions, Tuli and Ida, with Ida's aims being to secure relics and establish diplomatic connections with the dynasty by leading the latest effort to excavate the tomb of the Dragon Rider, which had remained sealed for millennia until Angus used the now unlocked puzzle key to unlock the way. Venturing into the tomb, you encountered ancient and perilous elemental and extraplanar magic while deciphering a puzzle that granted access to 4 distinct wings of the tomb. You proceeded into one of these wings, expecting to find one of the sought-after weapons, the Crimson Tyrant Battle Axe, inspired by the tyrannical and powerful features of red dragons. This particular wing revealed itself as an ancient fire giant's forge or foundry, filled with intriguing elements like bronze statues of dwarves and scattered brass plating. Within giant sarcophagi lay the remains of 5 giant warriors and honor guards. In addition, you uncovered the tomb of one of these supposed dragon riders who possessed a lash, horn, or enormous spiked tower shield, with the latter 2 items discovered in a hidden chamber next to his tomb. This dragon rider had served a formidable fire giant duke who wielded the tyrannical axe. Amidst the excitement, Angus and Willem made a more significant discovery: the recipe for crafting adamantine from raw materials and a newfound metal called pyre steel. This revelation added to the wealth of intriguing information uncovered during your exploration. You learned about the gruesome method of punishing defiant slaves, involving submerging them alive in molten metals to transform them into constructs of living metal. Additionally, you discovered details about the Brood Wars, a conflict between giants and dragons, during which some fire giants were in the process of developing war machines called primal engines, constructed from metal and elemental fire. Another fascinating revelation was their practice of transforming their most revered deceased individuals into metallic guardians by grafting metal plates onto their charred bones, allowing the fiery soul to reoccupy the body once more. However, your exploration was abruptly halted by an attack from a swarm of tiny imp-like elementals that detonated upon defeat. After they were dealt with, Jar sifted through the remains of these creatures, uncovering small elemental motes of ethereal flame. So, as I load up the next map, if it will let me. Oh, there we go.
I was lucky, I just loaded in.
Oh, there you go.
I still can't get in because the game thinks I'm still in there after it kicked me out.
Yeah, boo ducky.
Right, okay, you might have to wait a little bit. I could... actually, kicking you from the game would reset all the permissions.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No.
It happened to me.
We
Oh my
tried that
god,
with
I
the
gotta
show.
fix the volume.
I mean, I've tried refreshing, but it still says I'm in there.
It'll take a little bit to register that you've logged out.
At least you can load. It's important. Alrighty, I am actually in the game. Hopefully, computer won't explode.
Nice.
Are you using Chrome?
Yeah. Literally the first quickest option.
Hey.
And I can delete it later.
I mean, literally the only reason I have Chrome is because for some reason my other game on Roll20 runs like shit on Firefox, even though none of my other Roll20 games do. But it works fine on Chrome, so yeah. Sometimes you just have to hop between.
Yeah, but Chrome has slighted before, and I'm a very spiteful person.
Fair
I-
enough.
Yeah,
I
well,
love
think about
Chrome
it like.
to an extent.
Sorry, Spice. Continue.
I was just saying, I love Chrome to an extent, but like it eats up memory way too much.
It does.
Oh yeah, Jenna called me a simp. Now I remember.
Oh, whoa. Okay, Ava, continue with your thought first, then we'll get back to that.
I was gonna just simply say that.
Simply?
Just think that. I feel like you're digging a little much, man. You're seeing things that aren't there. I was gonna say, think about it that you're just using Chrome as a tool, like as a web.
It's a backup. It's there if I really have to use something else.
But it's dismissive. It's just like, it's the wait, no, I can't say that. This is being recorded.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind.
It's not for
You're just
you.
using Chrome
Shall
and
we
then
begin?
you're
An
getting
hour
rid of
into the
it.
start time?
Yes. So,
This game might run short, guys.
Hammer Strike and Company. What would you like to do?
Eternally cursed methods. Besides that,
Yeah,
right? Is that this bit cleared out then?
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be any machinery.
So I see something over. He points over there. Looks like there's something over there.
Well, no harm in being thorough.
So, that's not a that is not a bridge. This
Thank you for telling me. I was about to
this
step out
is-
onto it.
Yeah, this is a pillar that has collapsed.
100-foot drop.
Yes. You can see what looks like a very significant structural pillar has collapsed into the bottom of this this lava-filled ravine.
It's like do. Down I
that's-
go.
It
How wide is this
Shorter
gap?
distance between there.
Yeah, it's still a hell of a jump.
I could throw you.
I mean, I think I see like a bit of broken wall on the other side. We could easily just go back round.
I mean, that is what we did over here. Those good points back to the wall. She helped everybody traverse.
Yeah, I think if I see right, there's just a big gap there.
But this is the most direct route, so
Well, I'd rather not be in all that spicy soup down there.
I mean,
Well-
you're going to be above lava either way we take. Going around
So-
this wall or going across to get to this one.
I mean, I see a hole there. I could see through it, the other side of the
But-
why
wall.
are you trying
but
to
there
be
is a-
convoluted here?
There is a chasm all the way through here. Like, this part of rock is not connected to that part of rock.
Just use the straightforward
I'm just gonna.
Let's just gonna grab.
Just gonna
Let's just gonna grab. Philip. I will make. If you want me, I will make a grapple check.
You know what? Fucking bring it.
Let's fucking do this.
We're giggly bitches because we're eager to be back to it. Let's fucking go.
It's like.
Meanwhile,
Alt for-
Angus
alt for
walked up
advantage.
to Lisko with the arms like uppies,
Uppies.
just like accepting. Or
Oh, with advantage, only 14. Damn.
Yeah.
Slip. I rolled a 6 and a 3. Son of a bitch.
he's too small.
The rolls are back.
That's true. I am huge. Yeah.
So it's just you reach down as far as you would normally go, but it's too high.
Oh, actually, that makes me curious because I remember with grapples, do you roll disadvantage because I'm bigger than you?
No, there's things that can
I think
hinder that,
you,
but it's just a raw check. Oh, wait,
just-
everyone would
yeah.
grapple.
yeah.
No,
I mean,
me-
you just have advantage because you're huge. You've got the you've got the potion.
Liska,
He got the juice.
What's up?
throw me.
I
Forgot
pick
to
up
toss
on
me.
and I like granny toss him over.
All right. Let's see. Okay, it's not like with your size, it's not a huge distance to clear.
You know what? If there's anyone I'd rather she do a test throw on, it's Grunk.
I mean, like
What's he
I
gonna
am
do?
literally
Sink in
as
the
tall as
lava?
this gap is.
Yeah, so,
So-
yeah, you just easily chuck Grunker across.
I'm
Am I
okay.
crazy in that I'm the only one who sees a gap there?
No, it's
Okay,
just
so
there's
no
literally
lighting,
there's literally a chasm disconnecting this entire side of this complex from the other. You'd have to cross the lava either way.
Yeah,
you'd
you'd have to
being very
you'd
convoluted.
have
Oh,
to
yeah,
go
no,
around.
yeah, we took the rope down, didn't we, for some strange reason?
Yeah, you'd have to go around the entire machine to get over there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, but I
that's-
thought the rope was still set up back there. That's why I thought it.
Makes sense, but it's like you have a
Did
straight
we,
path.
did we do everything here? Is there nothing else over here?
That's
I
kinda
look
what
at
I'm
the top
thinking.
one.
We got all the
See,
everything.
Grunker, you kind of navigate this area, and you can see these 3 colossal pits, each
This is
heaped with
Shoving people.
large chunks of dark coal.
Oh. How big?
How big the pits are?
No, bigger lumps of coal.
Oh, they're about fist sized.
Okay, hung.
They kind of vary
Oh.
from fist size to about the size of your own head.
Oh boy.
But
Alright,
those
important.
should also be lootable as well.
Important question. Is it stone coal or is it charcoal?
It appears to be stone coal.
Tasty.
Fix my setting.
Damn. There's a lot of coal here. Grunk is gonna touch his earring. Do we need coal for anything?
Yes.
Okay, there's about let's see, 1, 2, about 300 pounds of coal.
He slowly turns to Sahyun.
If you're thinking of bringing all that back with us, no.
It is a lot of coal.
That's a lot.
You gather that's a little more than 300 pounds of coal.
He's Grunk. You don't.
Okay, 300 pounds of coal.
Yeah, Grunka. I mean, Grunka can use a light snack every so often while we're driving.
Have a crunch.
So are you sure? Because there's like 100. There's 100 pounds in each of these.
Man, I am so sorely tempted to. Oh yeah, Grunka can fly technically, but
Yeah, I forgot about
I don't know
that.
why you threw him, honestly.
I was thinking just because like
Just for the amusement.
sorely tempted to see if there's anything around this corner.
Oh yeah, I've been
Is
tempted
there-
by that as well.
Yeah, same.
I just
I
have one
doubt there's
question
anything down
regarding
there.
that.
There's no way to get over there. Janet would not be sadistic enough to put some treasure down there.
You'd be
You don't
surprised.
know that. You don't know that.
Oh, you would be. If I remember correctly, there was something over there.
Yeah, an accessible thing. This is raw lava. No platforms, no ledges.
There was a platform last time when Stallion did it, and it was a deep pit onto darkness, an endless pit. So, same scenario, just different flavor.
So besides a lot of coal, is there anything else over there?
Oh, wait, hang on, janitor.
Bird.
Are each of these squares 100 pounds of coal?
Yes.
Oh, okay, it's a lot more coal than I thought it was. There's about
The slow count.
You can hear the gears turning.
There's about 20 to 2100 pounds.
That's way too much.
you know,
That is
like
too much for anybody.
we weren't taking it when it was 300. Why would we take more?
I don't know, sunken fantasy costs.
Angus,
does
if you
happen.
want to sample the coal for later, you can. But no more than 10 pounds.
He just turns around. What are you two thinking about? What?
I want to use him to make a bomb.
Just all the confusion just melts off her face.
I see Janice struggling with the mounting over there.
Hold on, I got it.
I've almost got it, guys. It'll be cool, trust me, just a second.
It's interesting.
Either way, he kind of turns and cranes his whole body to look up to Liska. Can you help me, please?
I tossed the dwarf,
Oh, okay.
but I don't tell the elf.
Second verse, same as the first. You kind of get that same angle you did with Grunker, and you just. Angus, should make me
Considerably heavier.
Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw, because again, you are heavier. You're wearing heavy plate armor. It's going to see how you land.
Oh, this is fun.
I would like to do something. Can I choose to fail that? And instead...
Are you going to use your plate? There you go. So, without issue, you...
I cannonball and make a small dimple.
There you go.
My butt hurts.
Alright. Who's going next?
Right, just send me over then.
Liska's going to pick up Vellum, and then as she's tossing him, she's gonna fake like dropping him, and then it's like, it's like okay, oh, I almost lost it, and then just toss him.
And then you roll in that one, and then I fall into the lava.
Yeah.
And you'll feel real stupid then.
Gotta make a dex. Well, I mean, you're not as heavy as Angus, so you don't need to make a dex save. So there
You're
you
also
go.
not a full sort of suit of armor that is like plated.
Yeah, half plate be a chunky bitch.
I'm in full plate with a solid stone tower shield.
Yeah.
The fact
That'll
that
do it.
Liska could toss me is impressive. And is
Well,
a
she could be a
testament.
size category bigger.
All right,
but
Dejar, you go
still.
next.
Two actually.
Yeah, the shower would be next.
Okay.
Just roll the snake into a ball, get all that tail in there.
Yeah, so the way that Dejar is structured, shall we say, it proves a little bit awkward to throw. How are you throwing a Naga, Liska?
Lasso her over!
I was gonna say like a javelin, you know.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
like-
but she's a weak little wizard. Does she have the core strength to plank like that?
I mean, I would hope the snake torso does.
Yes. It's not. He's weak in
let's go
Naga
rope
sense,
snake.
I mean,
not
she-
in not in, in human sense.
Yeah, it's so okay.
Or if it's really an issue, what Liska can do is she can like put her hand on like Dejar's stomach and then like hold her like you would a log, and then throw forward to get the distance, but still have her hand underneath the tail that's like sliding through, so
Okay.
she can hold on to Dejar if Dejar would fall, so she can grab her just in case.
Okay, there you go. So again,
I appreciate that.
easy enough to do. You throw her over. Dejar kind of Dejar goes rigid, and you end up sort of rolling into a ball across the other side.
Oh god, Dex save Vellum new.
And lastly,
I'm
it's,
joking, by the way.
Sour's just slightly face palming at the tomfoolery that everybody's doing, and then she just looks to Liska like, are they really that serious?
Liska shrugs. Some people like to get tossed.
And then throws over Salyun.
Just send you over.
Gotta get back up somehow.
So Salyun, not that awkward to throw over.
Could you move my driftwood scanner?
Yes.
It didn't
She's thick
transfer
but
over.
not heavy. Weapon.
No,
Say
she'd
that.
be very heavy if you think about it. Weight.
A naga is that's a
On
lot
top
of
of
math.
Salyun.
The weight
okay.
of a volume octuples when the size is doubled, right?
Put my weapon.
And she has
Square
denser
people.
fucking bones and muscles.
I've attached the
Than a
drift
normal
globe
snake?
to Dejar.
But also the thing with Dejar is that she, like, all that weight is spread out over a long body.
That's true.
So
Like
Makes it
Liska,
awkward.
Liska's fucking crazy. Like right now she weighs over a
She's
ton.
dense.
yeah,
He is fucking like.
I think
not black
Angus
hole
is
beds,
probably
but,
the
like,
most
fucking
dense member of our
dense.
party. Literally and metaphorically.
In regular speak, probably.
so how's
Jeez.
Liska
Imagine-
getting across?
Well, Liska is 20 feet tall. This is a 20-foot gap, and Liska's gonna step across.
You,
You could just take a running jump.
Well, no, like you can literally go stand up right now. You
Ooh,
can
actually,
literally take a long step
I
into
have
your
a-
your
I have a
height.
thing for this.
Yeah.
Handy.
Your long jump is 18 feet horizontal. Oh wait, hang on. That's height is 10 feet.
I have a thing
So-
for this. Oh wait, no.
So yeah, you can just in your biography just change your height from 10 feet
Well,
to
if you just
20.
Well, if you
That should
or
fix
if you
it.
also doubled those numbers.
I mean, is this her regular or her current?
At 10 feet.
I am curious if it change. Does it change at all if I change my height?
It should do.
I just changed my height. So I changed my height. What happens now? How did you do that?
I just have a macro for it. A jump macro.
Nothing changes.
Well, I mean, you can reach something 33 feet off the ground now, so
That's true. That's true.
that's changed.
Yeah. So yeah, Liska's just gonna step across.
Yeah, easy enough. There's not fiddle and fart about with this. We have a game.
Is
to
this
play.
Is this just a like completely collapsed in, or is it just a hole I gotta wiggle through?
That's it's a collapsed part of the wall. You can probably just climb up and step over.
Alrighty.
No issue.
Oh, shit.
Man,
Yeah, the other thing I was telling you about.
I really want to explore this upper left part. where the,
Yeah, I
where it
agree.
depends
All
out of
lava.
sight. Well, yeah, be like, hey, Gronka,
Hello.
can you like climb down a little bit, but then because do we know Gronka can fly? Have we seen Gronka fly?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
We just don't know the absolute specifics of it.
Yeah. So
We also have a giant bird.
yeah, but she's not
Really
part of the
clean.
party. It's a little weird, but
I mean, didn't stop Sal last time.
true. Thule. Yeah, I was wondering, can you perhaps just do a quick little scout down there? She points in this direction. As soon as it lets me select the measurement tool. There we go. Just to
He's
see
gonna-
if there's anything that we might be missing.
He's going to dismount Thule and kind of. You see Thule's sort of eagle bird head sort of give a curious tilt towards you, then looks back to where you're pointing, and there's this slight squawk as she takes off from the ground.
I hope you realize, even if there's nothing there, you set a precedent for Jenna hiding things in really dangerous, difficult to get to spots. It's like, oh, well, they're expecting treasure now.
I mean, the one thing that bothers me is that it bends in such a particular way, so it feels like it is just out of,
Yeah, if Jenner had just cut it off right here, I wouldn't have given it a second thought.
You watch as Thule soars and disappears around the corner.
And you smell fried chicken.
I fucking
So watch out for the water, the fire fall.
Sorry, that's me.
Ugh.
You know what?
The silence is concerning.
Frying chicken.
Oh, that's
performance check.
sorry, that's meant to be a perception check.
Doing a fucking
We
barrel
hear a
roll over there.
song. We hear a song come from him.
So 7 plus. Okay, not bad.
Does she have advantage as an eagle? not versed on
Actually,
eagles.
yes. So in that case, I will.
The
again.
performance.
It already
there we go.
takes that into account. In mind. So
She
10.
do have 2 eyes.
10 for a total of
What is she
20.
doing?
It's a perception check. He just clicked the wrong thing.
And it wasn't with advantage, so it still would have been 10 because that was the first roll.
So 20. Okay.
She brings back a chest. Oh fuck.
I mean, it's probably made of stone or metal, so.
You do be a big bird, though.
It's true.
Giant eagle. That shit. I mean, seems to work out.
I mean, eagles routinely carry more than their own body weight.
So, yeah.
The power of lift.
It's true. And plus, if you think about it, all this lava is giving off like major thermal rises, so she can probably that's probably helping her a lot.
Yeah, it's just like a coast without actually flapping her wings.
Yeah. Oh man, this is taking Jenna a while.
It's an entire fight going on over there, and
You wait for about 5 to 10 minutes, and you can see Ida's getting a little bit anxious. She kind of approaches the edge to see if she can see any sort of glimpse of Thule. Kind of looks back towards you.
Should I
I'm
go?
sure she'll be fine.
Should I go and check?
If need be,
I mean, if you want to
go
go,
check.
you were my initial idea, but for some reason, I just felt like someone wanted me to try talk to Thule.
Okay.
Does anyone have message?
You hear the beating of wings.
Oh.
I have to.
Is she
turn
on
my-
fire? Let's find out.
Let's hope not.
If I joke about it, it can't happen.
As you
That's
hear the
how
beating of
reality
wings
works.
as Thule returns, and Sayun, you spot with your very high perception something glinting in her beak.
Sweet treasure.
Seems like she found something.
See, completely fine.
And she drops what looks like this red, a very rough, small gemstone on the ground.
Ooh, shiny.
That's
Oh.
a big gemstone.
I know what it is.
As everyone crowds
Oh.
around to loot Goblin.
I
know
can't
what that
see
is.
shit because everything is moving and I am
I'm
lagging.
gonna stand on top of Grunka so he can't move his character.
That's how you corral them.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, it's a bloodstone. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
want
but
it?
how big? Because it was in her beak and she's like,
It was very small, about thumb sized.
Oh. That's pretty big, though.
that's still big.
It's worth 50 GP. Pretty nice.
Oh, shit. Pretty good.
Very nice
Which
finds,
you-
dear. And he just sort of tussles Tooley's feathered head.
Yeah, was there anything else over there?
The giant eagle gives you this sort of blank stare with a curious tilt of the head. You gather probably not.
Oh yeah, Aaron Talk Bird.
I think, unless there's anywhere else, we do need to go take a look at that scorched bit, but I think this place is pretty much cleared out, right? We seem to have gone everywhere we
Yeah.
really can.
I think so.
Do you want this vellum?
I have a couple of those already, so if
I can
what do you budding jewel crafters grab it?
And she stuffs it into her bag of holding.
So, where are we off to now?
Well,
That way. And let's go.
yeah.
Points to the east.
I think we'll need to take another look at that scorched bit, and then maybe have a think about this machine.
Oh boy.
There's a whole bunch of levers that we did not throw because we were wondering, you know.
Yeah, I feel like it may lead to some new and different things. Now the long walk back.
If I hold shift.
I
I
too want Away I go.
Oh no! They've all discovered they've all discovered a workaround.
Look, fuck balls, okay? Sometimes you gotta get to places.
This just walks over the machine.
Just takes a really big jump.
I just
While over there.
She got an enhanced leap. Got an
and
enhanced
every
leap.
time you guys move, I can't move anything.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped moving. But if you're gonna stand near one of those dwarven statues,
There it goes. That's how you
And-
woo all the way back.
Yeah, show Lottie, she's coming.
looking at the hammer, just before
Yeah.
Sal walks past, Sal,
Hmm?
and I need your thoughts on this.
Ask away.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Since I know two of us in the group are Smiths, does metal cling to their hammer every time they work?
Does metal cling to the hammer?
Yeah, like if it's hot enough, does it, like stick?
Yes and no. It depends on the time of contact. If it's just a momentary smash, to put it bluntly, usually no. But some metals tend to have a better adherence to other metals. It's rare though.
So, I was thinking, since these unfortunate souls were forced to work under the eyes of the giants, maybe we can glean on what exactly the metals they were working on from their hammer, using a little bit of alchemy. No,
Probably not. Any remnants you'd find embedded in a hammer would be minuscule. Usually a smith would take so good care of their hammer that any material stuck in a hammer would be removed. You can ask Angus about that.
But that's a regular smith, though. And she points to the statue. they really didn't care about them, well, their hammer could have collected quite a bit of.
Possibly, but I will still ask Angus. Most of my smithing knowledge is limited to finer pieces. And
Well,
finer pieces of work don't reach the temperatures for that.
well, the reason why I was asking you first before I ask Angus is if this is true and there's some adherence to metal on their hammers, will help me with the alchemy side to sift or find out what metals they were working on.
I can
If you
try.
have the time. That'll work. Okay.
Metallurgy stuff is more of Vellum's deal.
I'm getting the feel of that since, you know, Jeweler, Smith seems to work together quite well.
He's quite good, if a little ambitious.
Yes, that's the word. One could say almost obsessive, but neither here nor there. And they will catch up with the group, hopefully.
All right, I will just I'll just teleport you over there. Just save you from having to make your way back. There you go.
Belen's been thinking a bit on the walk back over. Oh god, here comes the drift globe.
Just menacingly.
Scooting in off the side of the screen. But he eventually like speaks up as everyone's sort of scouring the area, walking over and scouring the area. Question to everyone. We pretty much cleared this place out by the look of it. Can everyone give me a list of the metals they found? I'm curious about what the giants were working with a lot, besides that fancy shit.
I will look, but I have a question for you, Vellum.
Shoot.
Afterwards. And you too, Angus. If Smith does not take care of their hammer too well, how much metal will stick on it? Since, you know, dwarven statues were not taken care of properly.
I'm sorry. What the hell are you saying?
You know, when you guys work on metals with your hammers, you take care of those said hammers. The dwarven statues were less likely taken care of. How much metal would you think would be collected on their hammers?
It's not just collecting metal, but you know, there's slag. It's also you care for your tools, because if you don't, you end up with a worse product. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap that comes off metal when you cook it.
That's the slag there. You know. It's not like a cast iron where you build up layers over and over. It's more that if you don't do it, you'll end up with this uneven, dimpled, terrible surface. It won't strike right. But you need to maintain your tools for sure, otherwise you end up with a large consistency issue.
So, from what I'm hearing, not taking care of tools would lead to a bad product. And slag is impurities?
Pretty much. Slag's basically the dirt and shite in the metal that's not the metal.
Yeah,
And
and
if
that'll
you
come
don't
off
have-
in forging, and usually it
Those
just
are the
scrapes off
sparks.
fine.
That's why you got the wire brush and just give it all, you know. But your hammers can still get little, like, dimples or cracks or scuffs and the like, and you'll end up imprinting that on whatever you make. So you really have to take care of the hammer, not because you build up metal, but because for every failure in your hammer, you press into your product.
Great for making stamps, less so for a flat surface.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of need that consistency, but long and short of it is, if there's shit on a hammer, then it's a hammer that hasn't been taken care of and is probably covered in slag.
That brings up to my next question then. Angus, when we have the time to, would you probably speak to the soul of one of the dwarven statues?
Well, yes and no. I don't necessarily just get the soul, right? It's something weird and in between. I speak to the spirit of its memories. And that's a little how that goes. It's like necromancy in a sense, and I can animate a corpse assuming it has a head and a jaw to allow it to speak, but it has to have those things.
Right, and their bodies were cremated.
Entombed, more like, but
No, the bodies inside, after being entombed, was cremated, so there's no bones.
If they were entombed inside and it was a mimicry of their skull and their jaws, if it is an extension of their body, we could always try. There's no promise it would work, but if the soul sees it as their body just cased, it might work. It's a stretch, but you know, it's never been tried before, so there's no way to say that it won't work.
With things I can tell, or there is a remnant of a soul in a vessel, possibly. Probably a small probability, not a higher chance that it could work. Oh, he turns around to those into the scorched pit. You might want to get out of that.
I mean, I've been in it for a while. Like, why? What happens?
Because he just pulls out the staff. If I use this staff, which helps activate the machine, it will open a rift to the fire plane.
So do you plan on
So
using
don't
it
use
right
the
now?
staff?
Like, yeah, like wait until I'm out before you plan to use it.
This was the staff that she pulled. That she pulled from the tomb that Angus triggered the trap on.
Yes, I do indeed remember. But yeah, let's just be like, if the only way I can be in danger is if you do something, then don't do that thing.
I hope.
That's sort of like saying, oh, what's a good way of it? Don't
stand there.
so
My
close to
sword
me.
might hurt you. Like,
When it's still in its sheath.
yeah, it's just like, anyway. But yes, like,
Do you think it could activate without you?
Let's get like hits her. She has her maul right now. Like, she hits her maul on the ground. Just like taps it. Tink, tink, tink.
Oh, that reminds me. I've been wanting to do this. He goes over and he takes out his mason tools, and he's going to chisel a small bit of stone from the edge.
I thought you were going to say he's going to chisel a penis into the obelisk.
Angus was here. Fire giants are
Giants.
clear.
This is here to eat shit.
Okay, he would do that.
It's just-
But
it's-
is there anything special about this? It was just a place to summon. What did you
It's-
say, Dujan?
Fire elementals, particularly. This
with a history check of 18, using your stone.
Tell me everything I've learned about this type of stone.
This is it's very.
Give me that geology, baby.
It is definitely volcanic stone. In particular, it seems to be volcanic stone that that very likely has some sort of extraplanar attribute to it. You didn't roll Arcana, so you're not sure what, but you do know that it does seem to have some sort of elemental tinge to it, presumably element of fire.
Would this be something that would come deep from within our world's crust? Like that kind of volcanic material? Or does it remind me of it but seems off, hinting towards that? Like, this looks like it's this, but it has a stark difference. The physical elements that I could tell as a mason.
This very likely is magma that has come from deep from within the earth, and has sort of risen up here and seemingly settled and been crusted over, and very likely has been shaped into this sort of some sort of ritual site with those large claw-like formations, those 20-foot claw formations that surround this area. Those were likely artificially pulled up by some sort of magical elemental power.
Makes sense. However, same for this deep magma that is crusted over. This also doesn't seem like a natural hotspot, and it would erupt in this, if you think of it from the depth that we came, incredibly narrow and tall, perfect cylinder. This is also, this would not be a natural sort of volcanic formation. It would not normally do this.
No,
Even with
not
all
at
the things around us, this would be a rift. This wouldn't be a hotspot like this.
This type of thing would not form naturally at all. This clearly has some sort of either otherworldly or someone made this. Some sort
I'm
of
just gonna point
otherworldly
out
magic.
that they have the fucking switcheroo gateway puzzle thing we entered in before. I wouldn't put it past them to do more stuff.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, if they can do that, what else can they do?
Probably
A
to
lot.
be honest with you.
But as Dihar
But
was
what
saying,
this does confirm, sorry, final thought on this. This isn't like lava or material that's coming from the plane of fire. Powers of the plane of fire has brought what is naturally here to the surface, which could be relevant.
Now,
This is gonna point to these huge crystals over here, and be like, those are kind of the things that we've fought in the Deep Dark. That they were using to channel the fire elemental energy. So it would make sense that those somehow either give energy to this place or take energy from it. But given how
Ooh, that adds
that
up.
looks like a cage, I feel like it would probably take.
and at that point, Dihar would say, yes, this ritual that I am standing right now is summoning circle. It once chanted with right words and the staff and summoning the elemental here, it would trap it, and using another chant would rip the essence out of the elemental going toward the machine.
Right, so I suppose the next question comes. How do we go about turning this on if we do want to? Oh, shit.
Yeah, you watch as Lyssa begins to turn this enormous capstan, and she begins to push and struggle against it with all of her might. And you can see the massive ring around the centre of the central foundry here begins to turn and quake the entire chamber around it before it eventually shunts into place. And you can see now a couple of these particularly around the entirety of the chamber, many of these pipes are beginning to line up with the pipes kind of traversing from these chutes.
Well, that confirms one theory I had. Also, Jenner, the sound is looping.
Oh no!
I can't even hear the sound.
I heard it, it was loud, so I turned it down, and now it's looping.
Yeah, I just had it once.
That's on you. It's not for me.
Yep, same here. It
Fuck, I don't want to
stopped.
refresh again.
Go to playlists and see if you can manually stop it from there.
I didn't hear none.
I was just gonna look over to where Liska is and just shout back to her. A warning next time would have been nice.
I mean, she's
Noted.
noted. However, it's already done.
I can undo it if you would like.
No,
Please
please.
don't.
We've already done it now.
You were shaking the entire forge area.
I know. I am a big bitch.
So I guess
It's
we're
okay.
activating it then.
I wouldn't want to activate it just yet because I have this nagging feeling that all of this is both in and of itself a forge but also a tomb. Besides, the obvious tomb parts we've already been to.
And the obvious forge part.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Remember there was someone honored that did also get encased in metal?
Yeah, it was the general guy.
That's
Or
So-
what's his name?
Well, I don't know why, but my instincts are telling me that we're not really going to find anything else until we start hitting some switches.
With that,
Because
man,
we've already looked around. This is the only thing we haven't really fully explored yet.
Yes,
Oh,
you
shit.
see.
What was that smashing sound?
Don't worry about it.
Assisted by an intricate piston mechanism or an enormous spring-loaded system, the gargantuan shape that you've seen kind of protruding from this massive forge, this foundry, plummets from its elevated position, and you can all see this kind of silhouetted in the shadows, with presumably the weight of countless tons. The solid metal mass hurtles down, colliding with the center of this forge in this cataclysmic crash that reverberates like a resounding crack of lightning or the boom of thunder. And a shower of sparks erupts, briefly illuminating the area in this dazzling display.
The car turns around.
And
Right, Liska is clearly going to have a fiddle, so everyone spread out and start switching things on.
Okay, so this turns it, and this, and she points to the lever at her feet. This brings down the hammer.
That's a big
I'm-
fucking hammer.
And also, now that I figured out why I wasn't hearing anything, it's also looping, so I'm gonna read. I'm
Yeah.
gonna reload
Yeah,
this
I
page.
refreshed it. I couldn't deal with the sound.
yeah, try
It was like-
try refreshing if you can.
Yeah,
It fixed it, so that should fix it.
Okay.
I'm going to stay here since I have the staff.
So
I'm gonna
there's.
go some
So I
balance.
think. Well, I guess a big And Liska, obviously, because we're some distance apart, like Liska, like, okay. And then she realizes that they have earrings. But then she also realizes that Ada and Thule don't, and so she's like, okay, fuck, I'll just talk. Okay, the big thing is that it seems like it might take a potential fire elemental to fully power this thing. Gronka, how do you feel about that?
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean,
Now, Grunka, you do
Hello.
recall, I did mention this to you prior, when there was mention about this sort of thing. Because of your inherent connection to the elemental plane of fire, particularly now that you have this legendary axe Eld, it may be possible for you to take the place of that fire elemental.
I mean, I think I could try.
But
Go
what?
full Hulk, take it all.
God, I remember that movie.
Once again, I dated my.
What were you gonna say, Jenna?
That's about it. There may be some risk involved, is what I will say.
Okay.
It's either you or no element.
So, I don't know if we will like hurt the element. I mean, I guess I could ask. Hang on, give me a second, maybe. Oh, maybe he knows. We're just gonna sit down, and he's going to, through his axe, cast commune.
I will wait to flip switches until this is done.
Okay.
Likewise.
I was about to say, Gronka can cast commune through his fucking axe.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's been able to do that
he's-
for a while.
Yeah, he's done so before.
Yeah, he
Just
talks to
speaks
like
to
a
the
fucking lord of the fire plane.
Mm,
Yes. It's in
big ol' Angie boy.
the angel Fister himself.
I don't remember
Mister
that.
of Angels.
I was about to say I don't remember that title, but you know,
I mean, it's a very noteworthy, enjoyable.
Yeah.
He fucking
Is it?
destroyed
It's
me.
the hell with them.
I mean, we've kind of find out from his what is it, the dream?
Yeah, he had like a dream hallucination in when we were doing dream therapy,
Yep.
and he was the boy, and then the angels were like, "Fuck you," and he was like, "No, fuck you."
Destroyer
And
of
then he
angels.
punched him.
It's Grunka.
Oh, was that
Can't find him.
I think that might have been the one where I wasn't there.
Maybe. I mean, it was downtime, and I don't think Lily had much to do, so you up in there, and we were like, and you were like, "Go anyway. I'm not doing anything."
It's true.
You sound like you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to try and cast commune with this.
Yes.
Okay. So as you, how does this look for Grunka?
So he's gonna sit down, kind of like, you know, legs crossed, axe across his lap. He's gonna have one hand on the fire heart crystal. Is it heart or hurt? I never thought about that.
Heart fire crystal.
Heart fire crystal, yeah. So he's gonna sit there, he's gonna have his eyes closed. And then he's gonna like do whatever channel thingy that this is. And he's just gonna like sit there with his eye closed. And, you know, try and get contact.
As you sit there, you feel the heat of the chamber surrounding you. You feel that warm embrace coming over you. It's It's a familiar embrace to you. It's a calming embrace.
Oh,
And
she's amazing.
you swear for a moment you feel the eyes of Snaggletooth upon you.
Oh boy, it's Mother Dear. Oh,
Gradually, that presence is replaced by one that's more imposing, more ancient. And as the previous presence fades, you feel what feels like this brush of a hand against your shoulder, as if to say, "You've got this."
oh, thanks, Mom. Alright. I always just let's see. If an elemental would be used to power this contraption, would it hurt it?
You feel around you the heat intensifies. There's this inherent sense of this deep inherent sense of distrust you gather with this ritual site. Deep and angry mistrust. Confirmation.
If I... No. Would I be enough to power this machine?
The presence becomes more concrete, more solid in your mind. And you feel the deep swells of a flame growing and dimming. And for one of the first times, you hear Incendious speak to you.
If your will is strong enough.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
your
just,
3 questions, I believe.
Was that 3 questions? Or was that just 2?
I think. Oh, hang on.
I think it was 2.
Yeah, I think that was 2. What's your third question?
I'm thinking. Not every time you speak with your deity?
Question.
I think, yeah, deity.
Deity?
Ex-friend?
I mean,
Expert?
Father of the
I mean-
flame.
I mean, he's basically my quote-unquote warlock patron. So,
Fire daddy?
yeah,
You're
even,
not
though
wrong.
even though I'm not a warlock, he's basically my patron.
It's like
It's
I'm
true.
a paladin in spirit. You're a warlock in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
it's pretty fun
just-
that work.
Just goes to show how easy it is to multi-class in a warlock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
fuck.
I'm like, not again. There, I just picked up a sword to talk to me, and I'm a warlock again. Fine, I have to have this all the time. Ugh.
I do want to add, I love Grunker's approach to the whole faith thing because he is so, pun intended, down to earth that, oh yeah, I'm just gonna speak with my deity, question mark?
Yeah. That dude that we worship? Maybe? Not really good at these things. Fuck.
You don't have to have a third question. You could just leave it at that for like.
It's
Hey,
like,
no,
how
I'm
is
just-
your day?
How is mom?
Have I sharpened you?
Back. Are things going well at Glimmertop?
There's a silence. And a familiar reassuring hand places itself back onto your shoulder. You gather while she doesn't know. She's sure things are fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you. See you when, see you when.
There's a warm glimmer of heat that you feel on your forehead, akin to that of the doting kiss of a mum before the heat fades.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit there for a little while. And then just gonna eventually get up. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so I had I had a little talk, and it does seem like a fire elemental would not have a great time, which I think was something I kind of knew, but is good. I guessed at least it was good to know, because I guess it makes sense. And I think I should be able to take its place as long as I, my my will is strong enough. Which I hope it is, because it would be neat not having to use an elemental.
I am
Good
going
call.
to say that is a rather vague statement. If your will is strong enough.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what deities do, isn't it?
I'm not gonna argue, but will is a rather vague thing.
Yeah, and I guess I don't have too much of it,
You sure?
but I mean, I could try.
Well, it's, who says that we have to necessarily use. Like, we might be able to do something without it.
Maybe.
But anyway, I'm going to start flipping switches.
Okay,
Yep, same. Angus, get over here.
Am I what now? Put it in the machine.
I put it in text chat, but okay. There's two switches down here. I don't know if we're gonna do them at the same time, but they're symmetrical, so probably.
Alright, I was watching the hammer.
Liska,
Oh, no.
as you begin flipping one heavy switch, you feel this heavy thud of presumably cogs beneath your feet interlocking with other cogs. And as you kind of rush over to the next one, that heavy thunking of cogs stops. As you flip the next one, same thing happens, and it stops. You gather you're going to. You could. It's fair to assume you're probably going to need 2 people for this.
Question. Actually, I don't need to ask. I can just.
And I
look.
reached to both of them.
No, it wasn't that. Where'd my character sheet go?
Maybe close it.
I need to. I mean, yes, I obviously since it's gone, but I do remember which of my characters have immovable rods. Okay, I don't think Liska does. All right, so yeah, she's gonna be like, okay, she's going to push one, and then take the haft of her maul and wedge it into like the gap in between to hold it in place, and then to see if she even can. Otherwise, she's gonna get someone to come help. Actually, fuck it. That's way complicated. She's just gonna be like, I need somebody. Gronka, come to the northern room.
Northern room, okay. It's up.
Yes. We're across from where we had the ropes.
Oh yeah, ropes.
So, Vellum, what are you doing?
Waiting for Angus to show up.
Ah, okay.
Meanwhile, Sau's just giving Dashar a sort of look where we better just go help them, otherwise they're gonna do something stupid.
You were saying what I was thinking.
Alright.
If we're gonna do something stupid, we're gonna do it together.
Do you wanna go up north? I'm gonna I'll get the
Yeah. You do that. You've been around them longer than I have.
Right. Oh. There we go. So, Vellum and Angus, as you both pull down these substantial levers in unison, a cascade of reactions unfolds. The mammoth brass gears spring to life, releasing this hiss of steam and the concealed mechanical clatter of hidden machinery. Beneath your feet, you can feel the vibrations of these motions travel through concealed mechanisms beneath the floor towards the heart of this colossal bellows, this colossal machine behind you. And there's a sudden burst of fiery brilliance that erupts from the machines, from the furnace's bowels. The immense gear, akin to an ancient sentinel, begin their gradual rotation, driving the rhythmic rise and falls of these bellows. The leathery appendages pulse with an almost organic motion, resembling the breaths of some sort of colossal titan. Amidst this revival, you can see steam and air that surge through the towering pipe, while throughout the chamber and beyond, distant echoes of unseen machines reverberate, as if responding to an age-old call. The Forge is reawakening.
Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go see what the hell we did.
Alright, Gronka. On 3. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay. There we go. Oh boy.
And with that, with your simultaneous action, you both pull down those levers, triggering the brass gears come alive with this exhale of steam and the mechanical clunking of hidden mechanisms. And then with a groan, the massive gate before you opens up, unleashing a cascade of lava into the chute, funneled towards the central chamber. And you also hear, across the chamber, or rather you see, the previously dormant forges blaze with renewed vigour as the coals ignite with an ardent glow, filling the chamber with this orange light.
I found the crucible.
He charges over the earrings, sees the gold just around the corner.
Oh, God,
Well,
that's that.
Pal, I don't have to worry about them. You worry about the boys.
We got the bellows.
Oh boy.
Jar,
Yep.
you notice here.
Oh Jesus.
Now,
Some of these pipes seem to be sputtering and coughing back some of the liquid molten magma and metal that's being funneled into them.
Oh.
where did you say?
The two northern pipes.
Oh, these ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also the ones towards the west.
Oh, we might have a problem.
They look tight.
Either that or like the lava just hardened inside them.
It's a million possibilities because of the age of this thing.
That or whatever's in it is solid. It's not melted anymore.
Do you think rats have crawled in there and died?
Angus
Are
and
they-
Vellum, I'd like you both to make intelligence checks with your smith's tools.
Yeah. Sure, it'll go great. It will go great. There he is. There's your boy. Perfect.
20 was what you needed. So, as you're both examining this machine, it's just being it is lit up now. It's very clear to see. These pipes aren't aligned correctly. You're noticing steam is pouring from these two. If I can drag her over, there we go. These two massive, sort of silvery, dark metal pipes that kind of loom above the chamber and sort of pointing downwards. They are leaking steam out into the open air.
Oh, like
Right,
that.
I had a feeling. Liska, I need you to come turn the big thing again.
Okay. Do we want to
What?
turn? Do we want to turn off the lava real quick, just so we're not spilling lava all over? Like you know, you don't.
know if we can.
I mean, they did. Obviously, this wasn't going when we came here.
Out of
Yeah.
character, I don't know if fucking with the effects again will screw anything up.
Can we just say, like, is it possible to go back and double throw the crucible lava again, Janner?
You want to turn off you want to close the valve, yeah?
Yes, because it seems like the lava coming from the west is just pouring underneath, and I guess that probably was supposed to be going into.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because if you look at up here, the steam's supposed to be going into these. 'cause
Yeah,
they
into
perfectly
those.
line up with it.
So I guess okay,
It needs to get rotated one more time, basically.
okay, yeah. So Liz is gonna go throw off. Gitgrunga, turn off the lava up north,
Okay.
and then do the same for the lava to the west, and then. Oh Jesus! Okay.
Give it the old rotato potato.
Yeah.
The amount of work you've put into this map, Janner.
We understand why it lagged so hard.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And can you move me to the one on the on the west, Jenner, so I don't have to go through walls?
I'll just stay here.
Okay. And it is lefty loosey, righty tighty, so clockwise. That turns a long time.
Looping again, isn't it? No.
No, it's just still turning.
okay, it's just taking a while.
It hasn't finished yet, yeah. Okay.
I was
Hey,
wondering
it didn't
about the whole lava in the center thing, because it felt out of place in a way.
Yeah.
It did.
I mean,
because it was just kind of falling into nothingness, right?
I kind of.
What about the bellows?
That's fine. That's just steam.
I mean, steam can do a lot of damage, I'm just saying.
It's more so the fact that there's also lava flowing into it.
Yeah.
Because I knew this would rotate, but when you turned it, I was like, oh well, I guess that's that, and I didn't actually look at the machine.
I'm trying to think of which way it was.
I think you rotated it anti-clockwise.
Yeah, I did because, lefty loosey.
Yeah. This used to be in the corner. It used to be over here. That big chunky bit used to be in that corner I'm picking. So I think it needs 2 more turns. We'll do one and see how it goes. Yep, there it goes.
Once more, the entire cavern quakes. With the movement
This seems
of this
like a lot of
colossal-
That's a big one. Look at her go, Vellum. Look at the teeth of the gears in the fitting.
Jesus.
Alright, one more.
One more.
Imagine if Jada made this like 5 turns to get there. Like it was
Yeah,
the
be like-
opposite side.
Tanner's just being a dick.
I put a lot of work into this, and you're gonna sit there and look at it.
I like how you did 8th turns, Janner, instead of quarter turns. Like, just to make
obvious.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I think that's everything lined up now. The
Let's just
steam
flying
vents look
across
like
real
they're going to
quick.
the right place.
The crafters amongst the people here, and probably especially Angus, he can see that inside Sal's mind there are cogs turning as well, and oh boy, they're doing rounds.
Dangerous cogs.
The cogs of spicy neuroscience.
Made of gunpowder and nitroglycerin. Every turn is an explosion.
You're joking about that, but
I fear for our enemies.
Oh, I'm not joking. I know Sal enough to know it's back. Oh man, look at that go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Who'll be in there?
Yes, you can see.
that doesn't look right.
That looks pretty right to me.
Yep.
Once we get the rest of it in, it'll fill the whole middle.
The molten lava kind of coursing down the chutes kind of enters those metal conduits, causing the pipes to blaze with this brilliant orange intensity. And at the heart of the mechanism, it sort of throbs with these rhythmic bellows as a series of weighty clunks and thuds resonate from within. And simultaneously, the lava spills from concealed grates into outlets beneath this central platform, filling the entirety of the space around the machine, or nearby at least.
Out of character question, Jenner. Do we need to, mechanically, flip the bellows switches again for it to work, or is it just fine as?
The southern pipes seem to be stable. The lava seems to be flowing into them.
Oh, I meant mechanically, in terms of the mechanics of the effects and maps. I don't know if there's a set sequence to things or if it's fine. Okay, it's fine.
You're good.
Hey, Janner, can you move me back up to the... Well, I guess this is gonna come out and be like, oh, there's lava on the thing now. Did we want to do anything? We probably should have explored that before there was lava on it.
Well, there's not lava on all of it, so I guess we could go take a look.
Okay.
How far down are these pipes, Jenner? The ones that connect?
Oh, they're about level.
Okay, so I could walk onto them, yeah?
Yeah, yes, you could.
Oh.
It's a 20-foot deep pit. The entire machine is sunk about 20 feet deep.
Alrighty, careful.
Yeah, Liska's gonna go over.
In the lava.
She's gonna come down and then climb up, making sure not to like put any weight on pipes. Just make sure like the flat surface is okay.
Okay, so
What is-
Liska drops down 20 feet. That's 20 feet up. My bad.
And then climbs back up.
There you go.
She's also going to look at. She's going to look at like, okay, there are a few more switches. Like she's going to point to these guys. No, she doesn't want to click. I don't want to click on them. She's going to point to these, which I feel like I guess are probably switches for the hammer on the machine itself. But there's also she's going to point to these.
Yes, these appear to be clasps or covers and sturdy metallic lids attached to some sort of gear mechanism as a hinge.
I guess Liska's gonna open one. Oh, too far away. Just to give it a little peek-see.
I'm gonna go
it's
check out
empty.
that far one.
You can see
Oh, sorry.
you discern two cavities designed to hold what appear to be ingots.
Oh. Huh. Now Liska's really curious because she wants to see what the fuck this does. This switch.
Probably I see the same thing over on this side.
You know, I bet these, and she's gonna point to the switches, but I bet these probably maybe open and close these all at the same time. Actually, since we are dealing with lava, let's get to it. I would prefer if you were at a place of safety before I do any switches.
Fair point.
Angus kind of looks over there
It's,
like,
this
I don't know how to cross.
There's a bit of pipe that's even with the ground. You can carefully go down it like I did.
Liska, this beneath that clasp that you just opened appears to be a
Ingots.
cavities designed to hold 8 ingots.
And don't nobody
what
hit
the
the
fuck?
hammer switch.
I just
Nobody
pick
hit
something
the hammer
up?
switch.
I double clicked on the thing in the center, Janner, and it disappeared.
Looked like a bear trap. I don't think you were supposed to click it.
It looked like the D&D ampersand symbol, but that was just me.
It looked
I
like
think I know what it was.
What was it, Janner?
It's supposed to be a part of the hammer mechanic.
Oh, I think I know what it was then.
Oh, my bad. Oopsie
I
daisy.
wasn't even paying attention, but I already knew. I already knew.
Liz out here ripping it apart with her bare hands.
I
I-
guess
I
I'm as
didn't
safe as
know-
I'm gonna be, or do you want me all the way back up?
I would say probably back up.
No, there is another switch over there. Maybe this is a in-sync one.
Yeah, but they are also fighter giants and immune to that. She points to the lava. It's like, whereas we are very, very much burny, owie, painful.
That's a raised platform over there, and there's already lava around it. I think it's designed to be that one.
I mean, okay, I guess we could try.
Alrighty, cool. Give me a second.
Liska will very, very carefully she will do a running leap to jump across the lava to get to this platform. So she's going to
Hot feet.
hot feet, and then it's like okay, gonna be 1, 2. Wait, hold on. Let me get to where my mouse turns into an actual interaction thing.
Just gonna
So,
remind people.
kind of holding this lever, it appears to be not stuck, but locked in place.
Oh,
Is yours not budging either?
no, it is. I cannot. It seems.
This may be a later step.
Maybe. It might be like a safety or something, but okay. Alright, so hot feet. Liska's gonna come, it's like, okay, so and this is over the earring and out loud too, just for Tuli and Ida's sake. Like, all right, each of these, and she's gonna point to these little spots. Okay, there's a random. The switch is moving.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting.
No, you're good. She's gonna point to like this little cubby's like has 2 places for the ingots, and this big one, she points to the center, has a place for 8. So this might be where they like. It seems like a very big thing just to make a kind of metal, because that's how you make metal. Yes, like heat it up, smash it.
There's 4 of them buggers there, so you need 4 different metals, if that's what I'm guessing.
Or maybe it's just a quantity thing.
Maybe.
Like because if it's 2, maybe it's just 2 metals, or maybe it's like a ratio. Like you have, because that big one holds 8, and 4 of these tiny ones hold 2. So 2 times 4 is 8. So maybe you'll know. Is there do they have maybe they have instructions somewhere?
I know what you mean.
Asks over the earring, how many medals did we find in total?
Wait, the number.
Found some iron, some of that fancier shit.
What fancy? Be really specific here.
Out of character, I'm looking it up.
Because
everybody took different metals, and I don't remember.
I have 3 ingots, each of different metals, but I have 3 ingots. People looted, just in general, because I feel like Jenner wouldn't make it this complicated. How many ingots do we have overall?
I have 5 gold and 3 brass.
That you picked up while here?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 gold, 3 brass, that's 8. I have 3. So we're missing 5 more.
I don't think we're meant to mix them like that.
I think it could be 2 each, and then the result shows up in the middle.
Angus and Vellum, I'd like you both to make me the Smith's tools check again with intelligence.
Is it to state the obvious that this is the adamantine forge?
We'll see.
Yes.
Alright, I'll make the check anyway, but I'm gonna whisper to Angus after this regardless. Intelligence, you said?
Mm-hmm. This is not too high.
Or I could just roll 26 like a god.
Yeah.
God, gee.
No, it's fine. We probably know the answer anyway.
I rolled a 2.
Oof.
I fell down face first so you could stand taller.
You're too enamored by all the machinations going on.
Seriously, he's just talking with Sal Yoon about gears
Sorry,
right
Jenna,
now.
that told me.
Yeah.
He's fucking too busy. He's too busy with that to he hasn't really noticed. He's just like, yep, the steam's in place now. Anyway, so I'm thinking we could harness this kind of steam and gear mechanisms for...
And at that point, you get vellum in your ear through the earring. Angus, methinks this might be the forge specifically made for adamant.
He kind of turns and looks. You mean the one that would need a lot of power and fuel and a hammer
a lot of
that
heat,
big
like
to
say
shape
from
it?
lava, and a lot of different metals together, say put in those particular slots.
What slots? I'm sorry, I'm
there.
a bit distracted. Something else.
Along the outside, there are slots with little holes for ingots. And in the middle, there's a big slot where lots of ingots, I assume, come out because it's bigger and different and singular.
Okay. So it's like a mix-in bloomery kind of thing with that forge.
Basically, I think you and me need to go have a think down there, just so we don't give the game away just yet. I've still haven't figured out the missing bit of the puzzle. None of the metals that
We're
we
talking
got
to
make sense.
We're talking to each other directly over the earring, right?
Yes, directly over the earring, not shade, because I don't know why. I forget why we're keeping it a secret party, but we are. I'm sure there was a reason at the time, but I've forgotten in the excitement.
There is some reason. It's we don't want somebody to blabber that we have it, I think, and then they reveal it. Like,
I'll just go
great,
with
we'll
whatever
take
we
that
have.
notch, and he'll have to be like, no. Okay, so he's like, "What? Just tell me now on the earring. No one can hear it, right?"
Shouldn't be. If I talk to you specifically, you're the only one who picks me up.
So why do we need to go down in a private place?
So we can figure this out down there, and nobody, our benefactors here are not the wiser, because we can't just come out and say it if we're trying to keep it secret, are we?
Okay.
Unless you want to have the discussion up here where there's ears.
What ears if we're on the earring? I'm confused.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is we put our heads together, and you can practically hear the quotations, and figure out that we need to put certain metals in. And I guess while we're doing that, we gotta figure out what the fuck the missing one is.
That'd be good. Did any of them have any ingots in it already?
The one I looked in, I think, was empty. Hang on. He says aloud, "Lisco, were there anything in that slot that you checked?"
Nope. Not the one for 2 ingots or the big one with eight holes.
Right, so I figured they're probably all empty. We gotta put something in. So we already know what all the metals we found around are. So, right, everyone, I think Angus
missing
and I.
metal. It's just over the earring. What if that missing metal was that pyre steel that we just found?
Back over the earring. I feel like they wouldn't use that has magical stuff in it. They wouldn't. I'd like to think they wouldn't use an already existing mix of metals to make a mix of metal. But then again, we'll figure it out while we're down here. And we'll return to main voice. Angus and I are gonna put our heads together, and we're gonna figure out what the fuck we put in here. Does that sound good to everyone?
Boys, you can just see Sal just slowly backing away from the statue she's standing next to. Not to interrupt, but Angus, could you look at their eyes for a moment? Like the statue's eyes.
You did?
We show one?
I did not hear a damn thing.
Basically, Sarah's stepping back from one of the statues, and she's pointing it out to you guys that, hey, Angus, could you look in their eyes for a moment?
Okay.
So you kind of points this out. You take a look in, kind of peering around towards the face, because they're currently looking at the machine right now, as they've always been. But as you kind of leer over and look at them, you notice that the statue's eyes are emitting this very subtle fiery radiance akin to molten metal. You've not seen that before. Not until very recently now.
I am not just, like, seeing things, right?
No, that's... Well, I guess they're waking up. Over the earring. Looks like it's waking up the fucking lads.
And
Oh.
I mean, if they are tied to the forge, it would make sense that they would activate when the forge activates.
Let's just hope it's to help.
I'll be over here with the staff. It says over the earring.
I'd like you all to make stealth checks, please.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
No. I would have no reason to hide. Or
I
think.
refuse.
I have no reason either.
I choose to fail because I'm not stealthing.
Okay.
I don't think I would be
I'm
able
too
to, but I made an
confused
attempt.
to even stealth.
You
Confused the stealth
Hold on.
application.
you begin to
I'm
hear.
trying.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna try and douse my drift globe light.
All right.
I just don't know how to do that. Oof. I do it.
Hang on. I'll just detach that from you. There we go. Now you can just delete that. Okay, so you hear the creaking of metal, and that bronze statue, that bronze dwarven figure next to you, Angus, and the one behind you, Vellum, both of them begin to creak. Kind of creaking themselves around, and you see the head cranes itself around to look at you as previously unseen giant runes flare with a bright orange light across their forms. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them nearby, and they stir to life, alerted by the clamour of gears and clanking armour from you, Angus.
Hello. Endor.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Question.
Oh, I need to. I was trying to figure out how to re-roll my stealth because I had advantage on it. Fuck.
What about
I
the
don't
one
think-
over there?
I don't think I'm allowed to. Well, that's what Jajar was, because she was prepping for anything over there. Which is probably good that she's over there on it.
Yep.
Yep.
Who gave you advantage on the stealth?
Because I have the wrath circulating on. I douse myself in darkness.
Hey,
But
Shah.
it's not dark here.
It's
dark
It's
where
not
I'm
dark
at.
here, but it's dark over there where she is. Yeah, and I, as the other point, I'm a beacon of light at the moment. I don't think I'm going to be able to stealth.
Right. Dejar, you've just hidden in the heavily obscured area of darkness. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm going to move a bit closer. Over there. Hold on. Yeah. Here. And going to hold my action with a firebolt if I see anything hostile.
Okay. So there you're in dim light. You're just on
Yep.
that barrier between darkness and dim light. All right.
Yeah.
So you're just holding your action there. You should have
Yes.
you should have a generic action which will allow you to do so in your features tab.
Features.
Are we doing where you just say you hold your action or you get your action? Or are we doing like the core rules where you have to hold your action by spending it and do what you're going to do and then use your reaction?
Yeah, you're effectively holding your action to do a spell, so you can use your reaction at any time to throw that cantrip.
Okay then.
That is worth noting. I'm pretty sure you cast and expend the spell slot. Doesn't matter for a cantrip. If you hold your action for a spell, you cast and you hold the spell, and you just wait to throw it.
Yeah, so
that could be important for resource management.
So you're
down
not
the road.
you're not using a spell. You're using a cantrip. So it's fine.
Yes.
Nothing is expended. But regardless, you're holding your action.
Yep.
Grunker, what are you doing? You've just turned the corner, and you can see some of these bronze dwarves are beginning to animate.
Okay. We're just gonna look over at Liska and we're like, do we go over there, or like what do we do?
This guy's just kind of like looks like shrugs, like I don't know. Like it's not like they would be made to attack. Why would the fire giants put the things that would attack them while they're forging?
I don't know. Guess I'm just gonna stand here and look at them. Be like, do you guys need any help over there? And then I guess I end my turn.
All right, Angus.
Vulcan switches over to Dwarven. Oh, hello! Long time no see. Are you ready to forge? He kind of points with his hammer.
The bronze dwarf in front of you just kind of it seems to glare at you with those burning molten hot eyes, and you hear the creak of metal as its fist clamps over the hilt of its hammer. It doesn't seem to understand your language.
I don't think Dwarven existed back then.
Oh god. Switch to giant. It's time to forge.
Make a persuasion check.
Well, you're not wrong, it is time to forge.
If I pull out my forging tools, would I get advantage on that?
It may lower the DC.
Okay. Persuasion check. It's time to forge, boys!
Do you want to push that to above 30? I'm asking.
And save your stuff. Silly as it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Plus, it's the guidance doesn't exist. So
Yeah.
unless you cast guidance like in the thing.
Still, it's 24.
That's more. It was more for Ducky.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
Still,
24.
I'm impressed you managed to max it out
With
on
a nat 20. 24.
The bronze dwarf seems to look over its shoulder back towards this one, who seems inanimate. Then looks over your shoulder with this again that sort of hideous sort of creaking metal sound, it's like metal has just been moved for the first time in millennia. And you hear another creaking noise behind you, Willem. These constructs are completely silent. There are no words coming from them, no language, just that stoic, that stoic face, carved in bronze. And they both nod to each other. One by one, these four begin to creak to life. this cacophony of scraping metal on metal as they move like rigid. As they move, they seem to move very, very, very rigidly, and they seem to begin to realign themselves into very well rehearsed and, I guess you could say, pre-programmed routines.
Just the fucking thought of, oh, poor fellas really are not there anymore.
They aren't attacking.
Or overhearing.
One of them
I got
stomps
them
by
to
you.
forge for us.
Okay, well that's a relief.
Thanks, the sun.
You notice they kind of look. They're looking over these massive ravines, and they seem confused.
You have disrupted the Roomba's pathfinding.
Essentially, yeah. It very much seems
Not
that
everything's
way.
activated yet, so. Oh yeah, because the ruins, yeah. Ida and Miss Alverda, maybe you should stay out of the way just in case they change their minds.
I think that's wise. And let's see. I think we'll just go over here. Thank you, Julie.
Alright, so Liz gonna kind of like hop back. It's like, okay, so do we want me to throw the other switches to cover all of that in lava, or like what is happening? What are we doing?
I think we do need to activate all the things that need to be activated.
But are we not going to put stuff in those? And she points towards the ingot
Yes.
spots.
How about Angus and I go figure that out and get what we need in there? Because there's only so much it could be. We only found so many things here, so it's got to be a combination of what we got on it.
What do you think it's going to make?
One way to find out. Oh, that's more lava.
You
Oh, hey, it's
hear-
not spilling over.
You hear the enormous whirling of cogs and the deep bellows of steam that seems to run through the above pipes. It would seem that some of these newly awakened bronze dwarves are now filling out their routines, primarily activating the forge.
Seems like that has been decided for us. Come on, Angus, let's go figure this shit out. Oh.
Right. Oh.
And once he gets down there, it's like, right, we already know what we're putting in here. So let's just look around and pretend we're figuring it out. But we still need to figure out what the fuck that last metal is.
Liska's gonna look to them. It's like, I wouldn't stand where you're standing.
The lava that was spilling in seems to be gone, so maybe this is how it's supposed to be.
I mean, but they haven't activated the northern ones. And those pipes go feed, it looks like, directly into where you're standing.
Good point. I will go over here.
Gonna look at this real quick.
Yeah, 2 each side, you need a result of 8. That's the thing about alloys. You need a part of an ingot and then a part of another ingot to make a full ingot, so you end up with 2 ingots of the alloy. So, equivalent
Depends on the
exchange.
percentage, but yes.
Good old equivalent.
Up there, that's the giant hammer.
Yep. Do I have a... that's a point, actually. We all picked up different metals. I'm checking if I actually have what we
And
need
we
on
already
hand.
had our metals, which makes it difficult.
I mean,
Because we can't...
we spread everything out.
Mhm.
I have a puzzle question.
Hmm.
In regards to how we can see this lava flowing in, because from the west side it comes in and only feels like a quarter. From the bottom, it does the same. We can assume from the top it's going to do the same, but giant chasm.
Angus scratches his chin. Oh. Hold on. I begin to mend the worn part of my tablet.
How did? Why did you not try this sooner? I assumed you knew it wouldn't work. So.
No, it's mundane and it should, and it's...
I mean, it'll replace the tablet to a blank slate, but it won't replace any writing.
Mhm.
Yeah, and technically, carving is just damning.
Yep. It's so.
But here's the thing. Right? If that's the case, you know, how would that work for anything else that has been industrial or changed? It would return it to the slate that it was specifically created to be. Otherwise, would your breastplate that has been mended return into a slate?
Well, the slate's
Or
a raw
an ingot.
material. Slate's a raw material that has had damage done in form of scratches of a particular shape.
And
An ingot is a raw material that's been had damage done to it to
Hang on,
form a
hang on.
particular shape
I
of a
think I
breastplate.
see what you're trying to do here. So, just make me another Smith's Tools check with intelligence.
Okay. I'm trying to get the wear and tear damage of it. And I am gonna guidance on this one.
I understand.
While he does that, Jan, am I able to just drag items into these chests as if I were dragging them out?
Yep, you can.
Alrighty.
Okay, so it's not.
I may have put all of them in.
It's
Damn
not
it.
a particularly high DC for you, Angus.
Okay.
What I will say is
I put too much in.
If it's not nearby, you'd have +4. But I'm still watching over the machine, pondering.
Smart.
And Snake is still in the darkness, waiting for when he needs to.
Sneaky snake.
let's see. Yeah,
Darkness is
Gronka.
helpful.
Gronka, you do notice that a lot of these automatons, these bronze dwarves, have kind of stopped at the edge of this chasm, and they seem to be looking down, confused. And they seem to have just stopped there.
Oh. Gurka waits at him and then runs back to Liska.
Okay, out of character question. Does everyone remember, like, the shit they picked up? They have it on their sheets. It's not, like, stowed away, right? Because I was going to ask some materials, but, like, it's a case of, like, hey, give me the shit you found.
And Angus just sent a message.
Alright.
That's a good point, actually. I should probably check. Oh, God.
As lava begins to flood into the foundry itself.
Well, there goes my path back. Can I do what Angus suggested?
Sure. Make me a perception check.
Will do.
I'd also like you to do the same, Angus. I'll say, given your previous experiences, and now that you know what to look for, I'll say you can both do so with advantage.
Yay!
Because you're both very experienced in metallurgy.
Yeah, this time I did the low roll.
So
Yeah, roll again. Okay, 20.
Yeah,
Let's
20.
see here. This, upon closer examination of this particular crucible, the substance, you do see a metallic residue of sorts. This substance exhibits a well, it's kind of lodged within the narrow cleft of one of the mold's corners. This one exhibits a subtle bluish-white undertone when exposed to your light. The distinctive hue points towards the presence of mithril slag.
Right, it's developed. This one's mithril.
Good to know. I may have already put some dark steel in that top one before it filled with lava. And I doubt it. I doubt it. But does a 9 get me anything?
A 9 is you're having trouble trying to make out what type of metal this is. You can see you can see some sort of residual slag.
But not enough. I can't tell enough distinguishing features.
No.
Pinpoint which kind.
Actually,
Oh!
in fact,
We'll skirt around it. Hot,
Yeah.
hot, 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 hot.
it's at that moment as you're kind of skirting around it, you see from the centre a flood of lava is beginning to pour from the vents beneath the central platform.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Better
it's
figure
got
this out
very-
quick, lad.
Yeah, that's the problem. Even if we know, maybe they don't need to be exact. Maybe this is just where they put them.
With your
Hold on here. He's gonna take a little piece of his armor, and he's gonna, with the new lava and the light, reflect it down into it to make it a brighter area into that hole. And he's gonna give advantage to Vellum as he helps him.
all right.
Look
go
in the
ahead.
corner there, lad. What do you see? Slaps him on the shoulder. I know you can do it.
All right, Vellum, make me a
Yeah, does
perception
that allow
check.
me to do another roll?
Yep, perception check with advantage plus so 16 total. Yes.
16.
A meticulous study of this mold, of these two molds rather, reveals a shimmering residue with a captivating bronze gold hue that clings to the mold's inner surface. It's not, and much to your chagrin, while this isn't commonly used as currency, you recognise this residue as electrum slag.
I don't know why, but I never liked this stuff. It's Electrum, so this is where this would go.
Alright.
Do we have any of that on hand? No, people have been picking bits up here and there.
I'll make some. Don't worry. Right?
We could just ask. I'm sure somebody's got it.
Yeah, but then I'd have to make an ingot of it.
No, I mean, if they had the materials on hand, somebody's probably picked it up. We can at least ask if anyone's got any.
Sure. Right. Let's figure out the list of them. We'll solve the puzzle. He'll go over to the earrings to talk to the rest of the party. Right, so we're just looking in the slots at the moment, trying to see what wee bits of metal may be left, and figure out what was supposed to go in it, so we can do the same and forge what they did.
What all
So
metals
give
do you
us a
have?
minute, lad.
What's
Sorry, I
going
couldn't
on?
hear that. I was talking. What you say?
What all metals do you have already?
We have found, what is it? Electrum and mithril.
So if anyone picked up any of that, then try and chuck it down.
But what
Don't-
are in the other ones? Did you not check all of them yet?
If you haven't noticed, there is lava everywhere, so we're taking our time.
I did not pick up any, but I did buy some for other uses.
We'll get back to that. That's a great thought. We're gonna go look and see what the rest are.
You could probably go around this way.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
You have to climb over
the
some.
only safe way to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
you
hammer
could-
gets in the way.
You could utilise this as a pathway if you like.
Alright, I'm gonna carefully make my way over, because chances are we're gonna have to hit these top.
I shall follow your boy.
Over here.
I'm up. Can you move me, Janner, please?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can see the two dark steel ingots that you put in there.
Yeah, I may have gotten carried away and just plopped what I knew we needed in there. So let me just move these, and he'll sort of move them out of the way. I won't take them out just yet, because I may be right. And we'll take a
The
look in here
problem
and see
is-
what slag is left.
Now we're sure to have dark steel and maybe something else.
Hmm.
Alright, so, Vellum, go ahead and give me a perception check. Angus, do you want to help out in any way?
And I will help again.
Hooray for helping.
Add 2 with advantage.
That's regular. I don't know
It
why.
should do it.
There we go.
23.
Never
yes, as you kind of take out these dark steel ingots, you indeed see kind of remnants of another metal within the molds. A familiar, deep, almost subdued maroon grey shade resonates, reminiscent of that very metal's characteristic colour. These granular remnants undoubtedly confirm the existence of very, very, very old dark steel slag within.
Yeah, my instincts are right. Alright, back in you go. Clonk, clonk. Shut.
Good on you, lad. Last
Right.
one at teas, then.
And this one's the big mystery, so we can figure it out, because I ain't got any fucking... None of the metals we
Remember
picked up
that.
on during this make any sense.
We got to keep this on the down low. At least for now, eh?
Yep. Still need the electromithril, but let's see what we need out of this first. And
Once again,
once-
lad. Deep breath. You've got this.
Once more with gusto. Alt isn't working for advantage, so I'm just going to hit it twice. Or I could just quit
Don't
immediately
bother.
like a god. What if I double crit though?
28.
Never
No.
Could you
It
forge a
would have been
god?
funny.
28. That's more than enough.
Look upon the heart.
Upon your thorough examination of the mold's interior, your discerning eyes catch sight of of glinting particulates that resemble scattered motes of light. You recall instances of working with this material in its raw form, and this material is particularly it's very culturally significant to dwarves. The captivating sparkle closely resembles the shimmer emitted by silver ore, particularly in dimly lit environments.
Huh.
Angus is just gonna look over it. He's gonna just eyeball for a moment. Is that what I think it is?
Spell it out for me, Janner, because I'm a little slow today.
Silver.
Silver.
Oh, just straight up silver.
Just straight up silver.
Huh. Bellum will
He
go over
rubs
the
his
earring.
mustache and the little silver beads within it next to the large prayer beads. I recognize that anywhere.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, you already got Electrum over
It's
there. that's
just like
plenty
I
of
said.
silver.
Oh,
Right.
my instincts were right too. You gotta be good. Grabs him by his. Well, reaching up. He's 4 foot tall to that. He's probably grabbing like near the armpits.
I mean,
like,
Bellum's
large
down
kind of
looking
shape.
at the thing, so you're pretty much.
Oh, then
on
he
height.
can he can reach. He can reach his shoulder, grabs him. Look, there's this lad. We can do it. We can make it, lad.
Well, it's definitely a lot more plausible than the other ship. Oh, then he'll go over the earring. Did anyone find any silver about?
No, but I have bought some silver.
Okay, let us have a look around and we'll let you know what we need if anyone's got any of what we need.
Silver.
I have at least 7 pounds of it.
On you?
Does it need to be ingots?
I have ore, and I have 5 ore and 2 ingots.
I'm just
I
sort
don't
of
think
like
it-
listens to Liska's question and looks at Angus. Do we?
I don't think it has to be ingots. It looks like magma's gonna flow through this. To
Yeah,
get,
it'll melt
I mean,
it
it has
anyway.
to be melted anyway.
So you need what? How many?
2, I think.
Oh,
2 ingots worth.
okay, so I'm gonna give you.
I have a spare ingot if we need.
I'll give you 2 silver and 2 electrum.
Right, you've got this dark steel, as he looks to Vellum.
Yep, that's in place. Just need myth.
And I think I have mithril.
Oh, that saves us
Let
some
me
time.
check.
Hold on.
Everyone-
Sal just sort of picks around in her bag for a moment and just calls back out. If you are in need of mithril, I have like 8 bars in my bag of holding.
Perfect, because I only had 1.
I could hear just
Yeah,
everyone scrambling through their inventories.
Yeah, it's like we need things suddenly in this forging room.
But due to Sao being over here,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna make my way onto the forge area itself.
Careful stepping down, it's getting very toasty.
So I'm gonna do what Vellum did and just play
Uh,
acrobat for a moment.
Making my way downtown.
Making
Yara
my
is
way
just
down
looking
town.
over and just like,
Smithing fast,
well-
eating ass, homebound.
this is going to hurt.
Oh no.
Charlotte, take a moment and wait.
You're
You just
no-
hand them to
You're
now.
noticing, Sayun and Shah, the metal is beginning to it is getting hot beneath your feet and tail.
Yeah, Sao is just gonna look to Deshar and just sort of motion for her to just stay back, because while Sao has legs, those are 2 finite points. Deshar is giant tail. If she gets a burn there, she is gonna be out.
Yeah, we got boots. Magic boots.
Do you want to take my metals before you go?
One moment. To be prepared for a moment, and I'm gonna take out my spell storing item because I have Vortex Warp in it. I have 8 charges of it.
Oh,
I'm just gonna grab you and just warp you over here.
That works.
okay.
Right,
you-
Angus, you handle
just
the
cast
silver,
that
I'll
without
go-
using a spell slot.
Yeah, but now I need to just target.
Careful. Careful.
You can also
Sound like you're having
you can
fun
also
over there.
cross the central aisles there if you like.
Oh, is that a bridge?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Did
pipes.
I use this?
Bouncing along the edges of it, thinking it was pipes.
No, that's
I thought
just
those were pipes too.
yeah, that's just
Yeah, I
arches.
see it now because it
Yeah,
intersects. Yeah, it's just straight up a bridge. Okay.
I will
So
never
question,
get used to that.
is it a bridge underneath the hammer? Or is that like blocking path?
the hammer does appear to be blocking that path. Yes.
So
Just
we'll have
double
to
check.
go all the way around. First things first. Right, ladies, hand over the goods.
That
There's
was
just a
very
moment where Sao is just looking at Vellum like,
I didn't know you were a fucking highway robber.
Vellum, next time, choose your words carefully.
What? You could not have pulled an innuendo out of that.
Angus
Oh, like
turns
what
to
you said
Vellum,
to-
over the top theatrical. He clutches the pearls he has braided into his mustache. Oh no, my God!
Anyway,
the word
metal,
you
please.
That's much better. And
Sal sent me a pound of mithril, so Sneck only needs to send me a pound if she has it.
it need not be. I have more than enough. I'm assuming this here. I'm going to. I don't know.
The shifting through
I'll
inventories.
do that. If
This is why we hoard stuff, people.
Yeah,
Yup.
it is.
I
Finally
would
paid
I would
off.
instantly have everything we need if not for the fact that I store most of my metal in my wagon.
I
Just need
usually
one
keep a
more.
low quantity of all the stuff I have, so
Keep the
That's
stuff I'm
also
currently
weird.
working.
I was planning on using most of the silver and electrum I had to actually the electrum to separate to get gold and silver out of it, rather than just buy it.
Well, I mean, it's going to a greater cause now.
I didn't know.
Dejar, may I remind you, we can turn rocks into silver together.
Oh, I know, but I just wanted to separate the metals easier. If it was right there, and I could buy it for a cheaper price.
Alright, I do 1 more pound of mithril.
I believe
Somebody
I
said
was
they
on
had
that.
more mithril.
That would be me.
Ah, right. Well, was so this one was mint.
And
Alrighty. Shall I go over to the other side, or do you want to, Angus? Because
I'd
the
like
only
to
way
meet
around is
you.
through that bridge.
So
You
what
could-
do you like? We have mithril, silver, electrum, and it looked like you were fucking around with darksteel. What do you think this thing is going to make? This is a lot of.
lots of metals
Honestly.
for.
I have no
Something.
idea.
Only one way to find out.
I thought maybe it makes a full set of components.
Not
So I
quite.
just gestures to the giant hammer
And-
and the lack of any mold.
He's just gonna go into the party earring. I know what it's gonna make, but that's a secret, and it's a surprise. You'll be quite happy, Liska.
I think he said it many times.
Okay.
What did you
Oh,
say?
that would be really cool if it was.
I think this is bugged. It's saying. Let me close the lid and open it again.
I feel like
Okay,
if
that's
it
correct.
is, this is like the first adamantine that would be made in what, thousands of years?
I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it's a metal that you want.
Yeah, it's like she pulls out because she still has like a couple things. She had a huge fucking capstone of adamantine she gave to that one dude, but she still has the slave manacles, the adamantine slave manacles. Like it's like supposed to be extremely resilient armor. Like it stops blows that normal armor cannot.
Alright, there you go, Angus. If you could go get the Electrum, that would be grand, because I cannot stand touching the stuff this way.
Why? It
Feels
is
like such a
metal.
waste. You'll get nice, lovely, pure, shining silver and just the luxuriousness of gold, and then you mash them into a cheese-like color. It's off.
Jenny was that?
Your aesthetic, Vellum, sometimes it brings me to question about that.
Did you
Atlas,
just,
I have sent you Electrum. Please accept.
Jenny was that?
Thank you.
Did you just take off your thread of fate?
No.
Okay.
Did it run out?
I don't know.
It-
I'll just
Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
just,
say,
I'm
like,
not
what-
seeing mine.
I'll just stick it back on you. There you go.
I've already
Yeah.
used mine today
I haven't used mine.
when we were fighting the fire elementals.
And close.
I think mine right now as well. Interesting.
I thought you used yours in the fire elemental fight.
I didn't. I didn't even touch it.
I know I used mine.
Oh, that might be what I was thinking. Because I
that
know someone else used it aside from me. Because I kept rolling under 5 on the die. It's just like, son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
that was.
Yeah, you weren't having a bad. You weren't.
That was
having a
already
good
done,
time.
Angus. You've got to go all the way around.
I said I didn't. Okay.
Oh, I guess one fun, like,
I mean,
because
just
she's
get my
going to.
cardio in.
Liska's going to point to this section of just like giving these grades underneath and the channels that they cover and the fact that there's no lava here. I feel like the last bit will probably be on Gronka.
Yeah, it's probably.
And given what we know about what that entails, this is probably the only time we'll be able to use this.
Probably.
Yeah, but we'll get something out of it, and who knows what else it could do. Reveal.
I'm kind of worried now that you mentioned that. And so I was just gonna ask Gronka over the earring, basically to the whole party. Gronka, are you sure you want to try and do this?
I mean, I might as well.
That is not an answer.
I can't update this and put anything in, by the way. I cannot update the item pile.
What are you trying to put in it?
The materials.
Just drag them up, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like you would take out of a bag.
Yep.
Or a chest or a
Drag
noodle.
and drop.
Yep.
What
Don't
did you
forget
give
to
me?
close the lid.
That I need to put in?
2 Electrum. That's the Electrum.
Yes.
This is some expensive shit, dude.
I mean, given the potential end result, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Because honestly, I was slightly upsetty spaghetti with my guess because I thought the missing ingredient was platinum, and Liska was keeping the fact that she had platinum secret the entire time. I'm like, fucking damn, and I have nothing to justify my guess.
And I am so glad that I guessed right. It was silver.
I was just baffled because like Electrum has silver, so it's like adding more silver. But I'm not going to question
Yeah,
it.
but
It's
the
way cheaper than
ratios.
platinum. No, I wouldn't come back just yet, Angus. There's a switch over there that we're probably going to have to do at some point.
Alright. Where are the boys?
They're stuck
probably
over
off
here at
doing
the
their job.
chasm. They were probably trying to turn on the northern one, but they couldn't get past the chasm.
Okay.
They just went without a thinking to do their tasks. That explains why everything started turning on.
Oh, like a good apprentice does.
Well, soulbound apprentice.
Well, I'm talking in general.
Oh, true.
Right, so what's left to be done?
Well, I think by the sound of it, Grunka's the last step.
Oh, right. Stallion, could you teleport me over?
Hey. Could you just move the token over?
Don't forget to
That is-
increase the height. The height needs to be 0, otherwise you can't move over them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna adjust the number of uses I have.
Let me...
You can see some of these bronze dwarves seem to have found their way, found their pathing, I guess you could say, over towards this volcanic claw-like apparatus, and they seem to be standing on the outskirts of the circle, the ritual circle.
Right. Where? Gronka,
Hello.
let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
It's me.
Hello. Let's see. Where did Zhao go? She just
He's
disappeared.
still in the forge.
Oh, okay. Can't see it. Alright.
So,
Let's see what he does.
alright. Gets into position here. Takes out the staff. staff again, or oh, here it is. Standing. What are you doing? Ask you for that. Alright. Walking on the edge of the.
So you're preparing to channel the power of that staff, yeah?
He's going to start chanting in giant a light, tapping the staff onto the sigil. Takes 10 minutes.
As the incantation begins to flow from your lips, your voice resonates with a sonorous depth that fills the chamber, amplified by the staff itself. It's a subtle tremor, subtle tremor courses through the ground beneath your feet.
Well, that's
And-
really, but okay.
Sorry, it's from your beneath your tail, rather. Sorry,
From y'all's feet.
multiple feet.
It's not just centered on you, Snake. It's not all about you.
I don't.
Or beneath your feet as well, Grunker. The distinct sound of stone fracturing echoes. The runes etched upon the tiles respond, each cracking in succession. A fiery radiance kindling within the crevices. A symphony of illumination as the runes light up one after the other, uniting to form this complete circle. The once dimly lit area is bathed in a vivid orange radiance, casting ethereal shadows across the surroundings. The essence, how do I put this? Grunker, you feel you feel some kindling of warmth within your heart, as if stirred by unseen forces that seems to gently tug at you in every direction at once. And you feel this bead of light, or rather, you see this bead of orange light forming within your chest. How do I describe this visual? It's almost like the radiance within Karlach's chest. That where you can see that pulsing orange light from beneath her ribs.
So kind of like how just like how you light a candle, it's just starts as an amber and starts glowing.
And gradually that essence seems to congeal all around you as some sort of flaming aura, which is then you feel contained, pulled towards the heart of this volcanic claw-like formation, and then yanked in every direction at once, pulled through the air. You feel
I'm sure it doesn't feel great.
No, it was subtle and then strain all at once.
Quick, Gunka, rage. You're big.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna explode.
I'm gonna nut.
Let's see. Fixtures. Primordial Ring.
Grunker, you explode in your primordial form. You grow twice as large. Skin cracks as it hardens into volcanic stone. As you're snapped up into the center of this claw, suspended mid-air. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
23, you're fine. Dejar.
And Garth says, as this is all happening, let me know pain is too great. While still thumping the staff on the ground rhythmically, he places her hand just like almost trying to grasp Grunka. In Giant, give your heart, give your rage. Give your heart and your rage in Giant. Sorry.
The utterance of the second phrase resonates with an air of command, and almost immediately the claw-like formation, the claw-like volcanic protrusions respond, tips glowing with a heat reminiscent of molten metal.
Also, it became small again. Oh no.
Oh yeah, because time has passed and you haven't
So-
taken damage or anything.
I guess you can pause time. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
So, a high-pitched crescendo of searing energy fills the air, accompanied by a crackling symphony. Then, with that abrupt, otherworldly thud, the entire structure surges into vigorous vitality, causing the very ground to shudder beneath your feet, Grunker. Primal forces converge in a frenzied dance, manifesting as a whirlwind this whirlwind vortex of raw energy that bridges the divide between the structure and the laystone crystals. In response, you become a vessel, a focal point, as your fiery nature seems to yield to this intense force, tugging at you from all directions. Each flaming essence of your aura, each fiery appendage rather of the volcanic claws, vying for its own claim over you. In this almost surreal spectacle, the essence seems to undergo this transformation. Let me just turn down. The essence extracted from you undergoes this transformation, stretched and moulded like strands of arcane thread, intertwining with the elemental magic. The laystone crystals themselves blaze with this incandescent fervour. Brimming with fiery, primal essence. This molten energy defies known principles, seemingly coalescing into some sort of blazing liquid state, coursing through the chutes in front of you, Visco, with an unstoppable momentum towards the heart of the machinery's arcane nexus. Grunker, make me a Constitution saving throw, this time with disadvantage.
Oh no.
I
Can I
should have
use-
been there.
Yeah, you should have. I don't know, you abandoned me. I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my Tread of Fates and make it like a normal roll.
Yes, you can.
saving throw?
Yep, Constitution saving throw, please. So roll again.
Huh?
Roll again. That was a normal Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, no, hang on. Yeah, sorry. I said.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a disadvantage to make it a normal.
Yeah, my mistake. So
I have a question.
yes.
Sorry. What is the specific wording on Thread of Fate? Does it say you roll another die or you re-roll? And take the higher?
Oh, I think it's
Because this
actually-
might be a thing like Lucky, where Lucky you can technically turn disadvantage into super advantage.
Okay, yeah. So
You
if
should
the
definitely
original,
check the wordings.
yeah, so if the original D20 roll has advantage or disadvantage, it gives a roll its D20 after advantage or disadvantage has been applied to the original roll.
Okay. Does it say that you have to take the new roll or you take what you choose?
Let's see here. Vitality, when attack roll is made, roll a d20, choose which of the d20s to use.
Okay, so yeah, roll 3 times and choose the highest.
That's really good.
Probably that.
I think that.
Okay, 26. So, whereas had you failed this, you would have taken 2 points of exhaustion. You instead only take 1. So that saves you.
Let's see here. Exhaustion. Pain. I'm gonna get 2 anyway because I'm primordial raging.
Is that only after the rage ends?
Yes.
Right. So, yeah. So in that case, I guess you would have taken 3 had you failed.
Yeah.
All right. So, in a moment that echoes like a violent clap of thunder, that resonates with this otherworldly roar, the aura around you, the flaming aura around you, disappears abruptly as the intricate strands of energy that once connected the elemental magic with the structure dissolve into the air, fading away alongside the glowing runes.
Oh man, we full now, boys.
Do you want me to do the hammer?
Probably not yet.
When else would we do it?
We've got levers down here. They might be next.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Jenner, how can we figure out what we think is
turned
next?
off.
Oh no. There we go. As Grunker, you collapse to your feet, exhausted.
Oh. Oh.
So
Wait.
you have 2 points of exhaustion now.
Oh no.
Yeah, when my
Alright. With
Sorry, more to a rage exhaust you double?
Nope.
no, I got one from this one, and then I get another one when Primordial Rage ends.
Yeah. So had he failed his second Constitution saving throw, he would have taken 2 points of exhaustion. But because he
Oh, okay.
succeeded, he only took 1.
And then the other one came from its rage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, Jenner, are these switches flippable?
I think we need to remember what Liska did before, where she just pulled the lever and the hammer went down. I think we just need to have her pull it.
No, there's literally 2 levers here. That
I
maybe
know, but like the hammer went down before.
Yes, I know. What I'm saying is these were locked before. So if they're not locked now, then that means this is what we do.
So the other.
Oh, Spice. Oh, you'd be a yeah.
So this one,
What?
this lever, never. It was never locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the other one that was locked, which does still seem to be the case.
Right. Well, mine's not locked. He's gonna go over the earrings. Well, I got a lever here that's not locked, so I'm gonna flip it and see what happens. So
But
I
what if
think
it
it
like
will put-
ejects everything?
that may be what the locked one is.
Do you think something
Hold
bad
on.
will happen if we put the hammer?
Jenner, can I figure out?
Can I peek? Before then, can I peek in this and see if the ingots are still there?
Yep, the ingots do still appear to be there, though they are they are rapidly melting.
I think these levers send the molten ingots into the hammer. The hammer, if we pull it now, will strike at nothing. Vellum, I think you have to pull yours for the molten metal to go down, and only once that's done can I pull mine. That's my guess.
Well, regardless of if it's this hammer that or that hammer, this is the instincts seem to be telling me this was. So here we go.
We have one shot at this.
I double click. There it is.
The massive hammer bangs down.
Also, did the hammer?
It would seem as though it would seem to be there are two switches that appear to activate the hammer, and
Oh, this is also a hammer. Sorry, continue.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
the process now seems to be complete as the machine drains the lava from its central crucible.
Alright, what about your switch, Angus? Does that do anything now?
It seems to be able to jostle, as you heard this thunk beneath your feet, Angus.
But at the same time, there's a giant fucking hammer.
Once more, you watch the lava flows into and fills the ancient machine's crucible.
Oh.
No, maybe it like knocked. That hammer was to get the thing, and then.
No,
hook 'em
I
again.
think his was just to refill it with lava so they can use the hammer again. We probably don't want to double hit. Well, if it was
Gotta have
already
to
made,
now.
yeah, if it was already made, we'd probably. Oh well.
Well, go for it, Erska. Stole your thunder by accident. You may as well take the next
Yeah,
whack.
you motherfucker.
Well, I didn't know it would do that. Who has two levers for the same thing?
Well, that's what I was initially thinking, because one's here for these tiny dwarf guys, one's there for the fire giants who can stay in the lava.
There is a resounding metallic boom that reverberates through the expanse of the chamber.
Alrighty, time to go take a look-see.
Boom.
Alright, I'm gonna go down. Oh, whoa, what is that?
Are those footsteps?
I
Oh,
think
like any
we
of this.
woke him up.
Also, as a side note, if you hit the checkbox next to language, it stops the doubling if you're just talking trade tongue.
Oh, cool.
Because we all have trade tongue. Who doesn't have trade tongue?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was getting it. So I
So,
forget.
your attention shifts towards the array of colossal grey metallic tanks as a force from within the central one forcefully warps the tank's metal with a sudden clang.
I fucking knew it.
I had a feeling.
The tank
Okay, what is it?
hisses with escaping steam. And a
As
previously...
that is going on, Sarah's just gonna immediately, over earrings, just go, "We woke him up."
Woke who up?
As you say that, as you ask that,
You're welcome, Jen.
a previously concealed door on that front, on the center of this central metallic
The
tank
sussy barrel. I knew it.
slides open with a mechanical hiss. and from within emerges a towering metallic figure, wreathed in shadow, yet emanating
Magic.
an intimidating molten orange radiance, shattering the remaining restraints like a captive beast breaking free. The entity strides out of its confinement. You didn't reawaken just the Forge alone. This wasn't a mere tank, but a sarcophagus. The Guardian stirs. You are an unwelcome intruder in its domain.
Fucking knew so it was up about that.
My always were so
Great.
fucking shit.
Well, I'm with you there, buddy. I also rolled low. Big sad. But on the plus side, I'm not right in front. Good luck, Angus.
Alright, Drunker, what you doing?
Quick, Angus, talk to the giant.
Oh, tired. Let's see, what do I even do?
MEP.
MEP. Let's see. Can I just like walk over there on like these pipes?
Sure. You're resistant to heat. You can take the heat.
Yeah, I could. I just like want to check out it's actually like a viable path to go. But
That is indeed. You'd have to jump down 20 feet.
all right. Hang on. Oh fuck. Where'd it go? Angus is talking. Move the camera. Right. Okay. Wait. Hang on. What's my movement? Because it's halved. 20. Nice. My favorites. Yeah.
That's a big bit.
Alright, that's it. That's my turn.
That is size gargantuan.
Yes, he is.
Well, he is a giant.
Alright,
He is gigantic.
you watch as you can see. Here we go. You can see banded metallic plates adorned with gold filigrees and fiery runes. The creature's formidable presence is enhanced by its molten metal construction. Its helmet is reminiscent of a furnace's visage, concealing its features. A heavily reinforced right arm encloses a clenched metallic fist that sports an ornate signet ring. In its left hand, an immense and wickedly sharp axe crackles with elemental energy, its blade searing with fiery intensity. The axe's handle is adorned with red scales. And beneath the creaking of the figure's metallic skin, an inferno roars within. It turns its helmet towards you, Vellum, and you, Angus.
Oh no, he knows Smith's on sight.
As a very thin beam of fiery energy shoots towards the both of you.
Oh god.
Fucking
I'm
legendary
sorry,
actions,
Ducky. I
fireballs.
can only apologize.
Yep, two of its legendary actions.
Where's it meant to go to Sound Vellum?
Sorry, Sound Vellum.
Yeah, sorry, just give me a second. I'm checking if I don't have anything that can actually do something about this. Don't think I do. I'm checking anyway.
Where is Willem? I can see him.
Oh,
He's
I'm
in
down
the
on
giant,
thing. Yeah.
like, soot smear stain.
Ah, okay.
That's
Okay,
what
I
it
have
is.
nothing for this. I'm just gonna have to.
To shred, you say.
Wait, oh shit, we're fighting Sparky Boom Boom guy.
Oh
I
no.
was just about to fucking say.
Oh
We're
yeah,
fucked,
it's
guys.
Scorch Mark now.
Sayun, make that dex save, please. In the chat there.
Good luck.
I'm trying to think of something I can do to make my chances better, but fuck it.
Absorb elements.
Why am I getting the reroll? Oh, because
I
we're
don't
in the same
have that, I
block.
think.
That would be me.
You should have that prepared. He should have that prepared as an artificer.
I mean, artificers don't
I
get to.
have it, but I don't have it
Yeah, they do.
prepared.
Oh, okay. I forgot you.
I have it, but not prepared.
go into an elemental temple without 5
Man.
years old.
I sure wish I chugged a potion.
I'll tank it.
Hey, it's not your turn yet. You'll figure it out.
I'll save my Taotians, but man, this is gonna hurt. Oh.
Alright, so you all take 28 points of fire damage as this beam is sent directly between the both of you and explodes in a fireball. Sayun, it's your turn.
Ow. God, that was a legendary action, I just realized.
Yeah.
Fireball legendary action, you fucking monster.
With ears ringing and mild shock. I was gonna...
Spacing.
I can see Liska, right?
Maybe. It depends on whether or not this is in the way. You might not be able to, actually.
Yeah, I think
No.
that tank might be too big. Does
How
you think
tall is
that pipe is even with the floor up there?
Yeah,
And that
you have-
probably does correctly.
You can get to the bridge, though. You can see me if you get on the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's
All
probably
right.
good to get some spacing going anyway, considering you can do that.
Yes,
I'm
you
about to...
you can see Liska, and you can, if you want, use these pipes as ways to get into the platform.
Oh, that's
So I
true.
have an idea.
If these pipes are ground level with me,
Yes, they are.
and this is that, you might be able to. Liska's 20 feet tall. You actually might be able to see like her shoulders up.
I would
Like
move
her
anyway
waist.
because spacing.
Yeah, we understand.
I'm scared, okay? Fireball
understand.
on legendary action is spooky.
It might, I think it costs at least. I think it costs at least 2 points of legendary actions, but who knows?
Sao is going to just, as ears are still ringing from being fireballed, Sao is just going to look to Liska, look to Vellum, and then just, she kind of knows where Angus is and the other people, so just sort of calls out over the earring as she's running, so it gets some distance between everybody. Liska, I send you down, you get his attention. Get him on the platform, everybody else get ready for hammer. And
Okay.
with that, I'm gonna cast
Vortex Warp.
Vortex Warp, using my spell storing item. And
I'll
gonna
take my
send you-
-1, whatever the save that is. I guess because
You are an ally.
it assumes that it assumes I'm gonna fail.
So I'm gonna send you down directly on top of the big hatch. Because we need to get his attention inward.
Why do I have a horrible feeling this hammer's gonna do nothing?
Because you've played Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, but I that's exactly why I feel like it's gonna do nothing. So has Janner.
My point here is not to damage him. It's just to lock him in place.
Oh, I got that covered.
Let's see if it works.
And plus, Angus can always flood it with. I mean, that's how you do it in Baldur's Gate 3. You heat it up with lava, and it becomes malleable, so the hammer hurts.
Yeah.
And as
Hoping
far
it's
as
not-
I can
it's
tell,
not.
One for
Oh.
one, yeah, I got you.
that's all I can do.
Alright,
I mean, it's pretty productive putting our tank down here immediately.
so what I should have done to start with, their actions.
Oh boy, he's got
God.
those two. Of course, he
It's
that's
one
on
of
you.
these fights. Let's do it.
the entire platform rotates.
I mean, you guys didn't see this. I was like, ah, yes, arena.
Yeah, no, I
Oh, no,
totally
yeah,
thought about that. But I
We
didn't
knew from
expect
the
it to
start.
be like this.
I was a big stupid. I didn't drink my potion as well, even
Oh,
though it's
no.
the highest beam dungeon. Oh god, he's summoning boys.
Brand straight.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
They're supposed to be good.
Man, sound was safe on the bridge. I'm jealous.
Jesus, how many summoned?
I mean, they commanded dragons, so moving out a bunch of drakes.
You see 4 enormous guard drakes, but made of brass, as they emerge in this fiery explosion of elemental energy. Hollow armor clanking as their brass plates move against each other. You can see within them this torrent of elemental fire that seems to animate the plates themselves. The face plates are very reminiscent of again a sort of
oh, these were all
helmet.
from where all the brass armor was. I bet that's what this was.
The heads are very reminiscent of like grated knight's helmets, as this roiling torrent of fire burns within.
Okay.
And let's see. The golem is going to. Let's see. Vellum was the first one kind of pointed towards with that initial fireball, so it's going to watch as it brings out its axe pointed towards you, Vellum.
Oh man.
Alright.
Oh, I'm throwing down now. Shit.
Man, if he throws another fire-related thing at me, I'm gonna be sad because I didn't have the foresight to drink my potion like a smart person. I am rusty.
I just frozen up
He's
here.
going to throw his axe.
If he throws his axe at me, I'm gonna leave with it. Fuck this guy.
I mean, it's really magical and it returns to him.
Okay.
Well,
You feel this sense of this burning, oppressive presence in your mind,
oh no.
and you hear very, very clearly.
Oh no, command! I am not attuned to my Mind Stone. Let's see how this goes. Get fucked.
It's fucked.
He just goes, kneel. And then Vellum
As
just goes, fuck you.
Once more, this presence presses upon you, an angry presence that is furious at your defiance.
I flip him the bird, the universal language. Oh god, he has damage if I succeed. Oh no! Also get fucked.
Double
quitties?
You only take.
I refuse to kneel to anyone.
Alright, so you
I
only
will
take.
not be cowed again.
You only take 10 points of fire damage as you resist the urge to prostrate yourself before this figure. You can see as it pointed its axe towards you, this crown of fire emerged around its head.
But yes, after all of that, even the birding, Vellum will just flip the bird. But like internally is like, not this shit again. I refuse to have the voice in my mind
Alright, it's
make me anything weaker than what I am.
that is going to start stomping over towards you, Venom.
I imagine so. He's probably pissed at me. Just woke up. It's like, you get my coffee, and then I said no. But Welcome's a free action, right?
Sorry?
Yes.
Yes.
Vellum's very
It is,
quickly gonna call. Sorry, Vellum's gonna very quickly call out. He has some mind tricks too. Careful.
Right,
was it
so
complete?
briefly, first one, please.
It's getting heckin' windy, isn't it? But ooh, I heard.
Yeah, I see that you're badly injured.
Yeah, I can tell. Via ring. Jesus, man.
The head of my portrait in the sheet is
Right.
under the Red River.
Yeah, ooh, I'm so glad someone gave us a really good
Angus,
potion.
what are you doing?
Oh boy, my lever here doesn't move the hammer.
It's fine, he's not on it anyway. I have his attention,
Is
he's
he-
stomping towards me.
He's stomping towards
Vellum.
Vellum.
fucking salamander.
He layer action summoned a bunch of brass drakes. There's a shit ton up top as well.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. I hope they persist. I want to use their corpses as material.
Well, they don't have corpses. They're just armor
Yeah,
with
it's
fire
iron.
inside.
Yeah, the animated.
Not
That's
like a
the best
true
part.
It's essentially what all that brass armor we were finding around the place was.
Excellent. Resource.
What you doing, Angus?
Well, I didn't realize I've already apparently used my 6th level spell slot. I don't remember doing that. I don't know when I did that, but I guess I did.
Which one was that?
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah, I don't remember using a 6th level spell slot because I was saving it.
Did you upcast something?
Maybe?
I don't remember you doing that.
That was.
Wait, is this from when you tried to make a stone bridge? And then
Yeah,
we
but
found
that
a
got
large-
undone, and I have no thirds, I have no fourths, I have no seconds, so
No.
Janner, were you testing with me?
I can't recall, maybe. But you,
Because I have
haven't-
nothing but two first level spell slots, and I
Yeah.
know I didn't use them all.
yeah, you haven't used any of those 6th level spells. So you know, I'll give that back to you.
Okay, because
Really odd.
I don't have any of my spell slots. Anything. I have 2 firsts, and that's it, and I know I did not use all of them.
Wait,
So, the only thing I have is 2 first level spell slots.
and you used what?
I didn't use all of that. I remember using my fucking 4th level spell slots because I didn't have any more of those because I'd been using that for like fabricate and shit like that, and I've done stuff with that. But like,
Okay,
did you test with me at all?
Oh, I think I know what it was. Somehow your character sheet had become it turned into like an NPC sheet, so I had to remake your player sheet. I don't think
Oh,
I
okay.
installed all the spell slots.
That would do it
Okay.
because that's a little confusing. Because how could I also be totally out of spell slots when I also just used my divine restoration
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get more spell slots back? So I'm like, all right, I know what I want to do here, and then it's just like,
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you back those spell slots.
Some of my spell slots
you.
here are gone. As well, that I restored.
anyway. I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
The only thing that I can, other than pray,
Alright.
I'm going to smack motherfucker with a sunbeam. See, I have him targeted. There we go. Roll the spell. Consume.
And that should spawn an at-will spell. There you go.
Fuck you. No target to save.
What's the save word?
Let me see.
It's a con save.
19.
19 con save. Okay. Okay, so it takes 32 points of radiant damage as the sunbeam.
And is blinded until my next turn.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Your next
And now-
turn specifically.
Let me check the condition. Nope. Not immune to blind.
Is the only walkable platform the area that's outlined with gold? Or is this area over here walkable?
That's walkable, yeah, but you'd be kind of veering down towards the lava.
And plus,
Okay.
these things over here are bridges you can walk on.
Now that he's blinded, I'm also going to move from the spot that I shot him.
Alright.
Alright. That is my turn.
Okay, to shot.
Did he take any damage? Because it's showing that he's unharmed.
He did take damage.
It's a mystery.
You can see the sort of radiant fractures across the metallic exterior.
Oof.
Did you add the damage to him, by the way?
Yep.
It just says he's unharmed.
I can just. It's either a mystery or maybe it's within the margins of it that doesn't register. But either way, we wouldn't know his health anyway.
It's Dejan, what you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna take bow scroll out. Oh. And things are acting funky.
This is the disadvantage of sticking all of your things in bags. You have to take out the combat. That's to finagle around with that.
That. Well, it's just a lot of things about opening that I didn't play. So I'm trying to check how much distance I got.
Okay.
Next space.
Hello?
Yeah. What you doing?
I'm trying to get close enough first to see if I can get the spell to hit.
Okay.
I have to move.
I also
Alrighty. Oh, I assumed they were just out of there. Away from the problems.
Okay. I'm gonna take my entire action to get into position here. And at where I'm at.
It's Slytherin. If you need a dash to get into the ideal position for the rest of the fight, I would do it.
No, I think
Good setup.
hang on. So you moved quite a bit.
from here.
30,
Oh,
30
okay.
90 feet. That'll be your dash there.
Okay then. Let me see. Actually, hold on. I think I can get him. I'm gonna take out a scroll of I'll pronounce it wrong. Vortex Sphere? The Vortex Sphere. I can't fucking say shit right now.
Okay.
Am I targeting him? Yeah, okay.
Trying to do vortex. Did you say vortex? Sphere?
No.
Oh, vitriolic
Vortex.
sphere. Okay.
Vitriolic. Dang.
Vitriolic sphere. What does that do?
It's
I like that
a-
it gives us the blurb for what a spell scroll is, but not what
Yeah.
the spell does.
Hold on. I'm just gonna.
But all spell
Yeah,
scrolls.
that's like a fireball, but with acid. There's no attack.
I think it's because it's running off of an item
yeah,
as opposed.
you don't use the actual spell scroll. You go into your spells tab. If you scroll down, there should be a spell called Vitrolic Sphere.
Let me see.
Yeah, all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, you're using the spell scrolls wrong.
Might be.
That's cool.
Uh,
I think this is like the first time in a while you've used one, so.
yeah. Oops,
I
it's
can
not
give these
there.
spell scrolls to you, but that's
Oh,
because
it's because you used the spell scroll, it no
Yeah.
longer exists.
hang on. Then we go
Yeah,
ahead
sorry.
and just, give that
So
a-
rusty with this.
It's fine. We're a little bit rusty. While that's going on, Atlas,
Okay,
what
there you go.
direction is your sunbeam?
I wish I still had the effect showing for some reason, but it is effectively this.
This.
Doesn't it come off of you, or is it just when you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I did it. So I shot a blast at him there. I'm gonna shoot him down here.
So you're trying to do a Vitrolic Sphere.
There we go.
Again, you're using this.
No, it's right there, just above it. Vitrolic
Oh,
sphere.
there we go. Okay.
Yes, I ask because I don't want to run it into the beam.
Well, I mean, it happens. Like it's not constant.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Then. I thought sunbeam was like a constant
It
thing you could
flashes.
recast.
I think you think of a moonbeam.
Yes.
Or
Maybe
It
I'm
was
can
it
be recast.
the daylight spell or something.
No, I think it's the. I'm mixing up the recast with the
I
persistent.
create a new line of radiance as an action.
So as you send off this globular passage towards this enormous construct that's just emerged from part of this massive part of the forge, it explodes over it. It does some damage. It seems to have saved from the effect.
Ooh, bitch.
So only deals half, but yeah, you did manage to damage it.
Does it seem effective at all, or just average? So,
You've seen about average effectiveness.
okay.
Nothing you've not seen before.
I'm just
Right.
limiting my options.
And I guess doing that, I think from a bonus action, I'm just gonna quaff the elemental potion I got. John.
Oh, the potion of fire resistance, yeah.
Yes, that one.
Man, I wish I had one of those, but I wasn't smart. I was too stingy.
Let me spell first.
All right.
Right. There we go. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Just
next
like,
up
man,
is,
me.
Vellum.
It's like, okay, if I'm careful through the fire one, I'm set for resistances for the rest of the dungeon. And then I'm the immediate first target of a fireball and some fire. I'm gonna dash. Because I don't want to be next to this lizard. And if we're trying to do the plan that was laid out by Sao, I was on the measuring tool, goddammit. I'm gonna dash over to here. I am now in the danger zone.
Why don't you dash like over here so he moves towards you onto the
I don't have the that.
to,
No,
to
I
go.
do.
You've done it now.
You gotta remember, he's
Look at
also
it.
blinded.
Well, that too, but I didn't realize I could go that high because I thought I could only get that far. I thought I'm stupid. I've done the movement now though, so oh well.
Again, you're rusty, so don't call yourself stupid.
Thank you
That's
for
for us to do.
I'm scrolling down all of my items. I'm gonna have to chug a Supreme Boy here because a greater isn't gonna cut it. I've lost more than half my health.
So are you doing that or?
I am bonus action
Resistance.
chugging, yes, because I dashed.
Hashtag Supreme.
That's that good shit. I feel ready for anything. I'm ready to get immediately beaten into the ground again by fire. And that's it, yeah. I'm not action surging, there's no point.
Alright. Next up is Liska. What are you doing?
Let's see, since Vellum is now in front of her and in the way, she's just going to like shake her head and then just be like, let's see, he is blinded. She's going to yell out. Does she know? No, she wouldn't. That probably didn't exist at the time. This is annoying. I guess she's gonna not have the measurement tool selected. And she's going to go here, grab Vellum, and move him back off the platform.
Thank you for correcting my mistakes.
So like here.
Damn it, that was a measuring tool again. Oh, I can't move because it's not my turn. There you go.
And then she is going to it's blinded, not deafened. She is going to take a simple step back now. And she's going to yell just aggressively in the closest thing to giant she knows, which is Dwarven. Just like, it's like, you must have been a runt of the litter. You're so tiny. Look at your wee little hands and your wee little weapons. You weak-kneed, lily-livered pansy excuse for a giant.
Is this
And yeah, just aggressive yelling, because he's blind. But if someone's yelling at you, it's a good, like, you're likely to turn and head towards it if you're blind. And yeah, that's Liska's. She moved Vellum, so I guess that's technically an action. Yeah, she's just gonna chill. She can't do anything else.
Alright.
Fireball
Like
towards the direction of the sound. Vellum gets cooked again.
That's fine. Like, Liska can save.
So, we will begin the start of the next round next week. So as you find yourselves confronted with this behemoth of a metallic element, the metallic construct of elemental fire and oppressive tyrannical wrath, we'll end it there. Awaken the Forge, and whatever this thing is that has been slumbering within for millennia, very likely.
We know who he is.
If there's anything I've learned, is that someone should cast Command and make him drop his weapon.
We all know how this works.
People
Well-
don't think that.
And with that, I shall stop recording in 3, 2, 1.